ban pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in a scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In mobile MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the North America Open Season Championship Loser Bracket Grand Finals. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only Fate. Now, this is a game between Assassination Esports and Team GOSU. Whoever wins this match will get to go to the Grand Finals, taking on BTK, and whoever loses will be eliminated and be taken the number 3 spot in this tournament. So once again, I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me is one and only AE Fate. Let's quickly jump into the first game ban pick. How are you doing, Fate?
I'm doing fine. How's everyone else?
Fantastic.
So everyone's hyped on their shoes today. Like, this is a big match.
Yes, I'm excited. I mean, I know you're an AE member, so I guess you're rooting for AE.
Yeah. Yes, of course. I'll be rooting for my team.
Yeah, but we try to be as subjective as possible here. It's the first round of ban pick. You can see Diggy, Carry, Grok, and Alice. AE banning a lot of tanks, and they're gonna go ahead and take Kufra as well as Valier. What do you think about those 2 picks?
See, AE already knew like what GOSU would pick beforehand, so they planned this beforehand, so they know what to do. Look at those 2 picks. Those 2 picks are so strong against that first pick.
Yeah, Kufra is straight up counter to Selena. So coming to game 1, we'll see a very interesting picks. Selena being first pick, and letting Kufra out is definitely not the most wise decision here. But still, Selena does offer a lot of early game presence, and most importantly, Selena can help with jungle clear. So level 1 jungle clear, if you have Selena as a support, and that's usually what GOSU does. They have the best player playing the Selena, and then they run the Selena support. So I mean, so far, what do you think about the Urain and Jawhead pick? Seems like they're gonna go hyper carry strategy again, right?
Yeah, they're gonna go with the same strategy they used last time against AE. But I don't know, like, remember last time what happened when they went against Bush's Kufra? I don't know if those 2 picks are the smartest.
Yeah. And then right now, AE definitely need a stronger front line here. They have Kufra, they have Valier, and then it seems like the 3rd pick will be Sylvana, the really powerful fighter, a meta fighter. It wasn't meta until recently, not recently, but last patch, where Sylvana received a huge buff on damage. Also a little bit of CD reduction on the ultimate. And you can see right now Sylvana being used quite often, especially against heroes like Uranus, who have a lot of mobility, who can run away. So next round of ban, you know, do you dare to predict what AE and GOSU are gonna ban here? Let's start with AE first.
I think they're gonna ban
Claude.
A marksman, maybe Granger or Claude, one out of 2.
Yeah.
Because they know those are like the main hyper carry heroes for GOSU right now. Oh,
Ooh, Bruno. What is the
Bruno.
what's the consideration going to banning Bruno here?
Well, they already banned GOSU banned carry, so they're gonna think Bruno is obviously better than Granger right now with the. So A is trying to prioritize early game over late game, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And then now it's Gosu's ban. So you think they're gonna ban a marksman as well, knowing that for Team AE they still have a marksman choice they're gonna go. They still have mid lane choices they're probably gonna go. Because we've already seen hyper carry strategy coming out of AE here.
You know, Dave, I think we might see an assassin ban here.
Oh, I see an
Most likely.
assassin ban. What make you say that?
Well, we all know, like, looking at the lineup right now, Tinker is in instead of Mizu. So,
You mean Vikan?
my,
Who's Mizu?
yeah. Ooh,
Oh, Esmeralda ban.
as Esmeralda.
Why Esmeralda ban? Do you think Lolita? I mean, are they gonna pick Lolita here? Because Esmeralda ban. What is
That's
I'm still lost. Walk me through that ban here. Why Esmeralda?
that's a weird ban even for me, because like there is no like nothing to counter for Esmeralda except for Uranus on the other team.
Yeah. Ooh, Kimmy. Kimmy first pick. Hey, you definitely want to win this first game. You can see Valier, Kimmy. If they picked out Kimmy here, it's gonna be a lot of early game. You got Kimmy, you got Valier, on top of Kufra. So now Kimmy might not be the best pick against Uranus and Jawhead though, because they have a lot of dive, and Uranus don't really give a freak about Kimmy. So he's dive onto Kimmy. Uranus is more afraid of burst damage. Someone like Carry, someone like Bruno who can 2-shot or 3-shot this character when someone else lands at all. But A decided to go with Kimmy. Do you think Kimmy's the best choice here?
Well, they do have Valir and Kufra, so she's a better pick for them because they're prioritizing early game to counter the hyper,
Yeah,
which will be like it's gonna be a huge problem for GOSU because they're picking Granger as it seems right now.
yeah, exactly. And now it's the final pick for Gosu here. They need a front line. So we're looking at all the tank choices available for them. They can still go with Hylos, Carmela. Ooh. It's going to be a Carmela last pick coming from Melody. Melody is a pretty comfortable Carmela player. A lot of times we see Melody playing silent as well. So right now it's A's chance to pick their mid laner. If you look at all the choices they have, I mean, what do you think is a viable hero? Because when they have Tinker playing, you're absolutely right. They could have considered assassins, a lot of other choices. So, but look at the mage choices possible. I mean, Harris is up, Lancelot is up.
Ling is up.
Yeah, Ling is up. Ling is definitely up. And then, in fact, they're gonna go around with Lancelot.
Interesting pick from AE. They want to end this fast.
Well, Lancelot, you think Lancelot is a ending fast kind of hero?
Well, they picked him probably to get up close to Granger, which is mainly what Lancelot is used for in today's games.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you definitely need an assassin to kill the backline, and then Granger has a lot of mobility, but considering Lancelot, it's if you compare that mobility from Granger and Lancelot, definitely Lancelot has the upper hand. But can they utilize that mobility to kill the Granger? Because if you look at the entire comp from GOSU here, they do have a throw from Trollhead, right? If Lancelot decides to jump in, they have Carmela who can interrupt with the stun. And as both teams are getting ready to join the lobby here, this is your chance in the chat to type in your favorite team. Which team do you support? Which team is the hashtag AE for the win? The hashtag GOSU for the win. It's your time to share the stream, like, subscribe, turn that bell on, and issue your favorite team and send your favorite team the best wishes that you have as we walk into the game 1 of the North America Open Season Championship elimination bracket for the semifinals. Whoever wins this game will go to the grand final. Whoever loses will be eliminated. A very, very exciting time. And then I'm just waiting for my co-caster Faye to get online so I can invite him to the lobby.
Yep, getting online now.
But yes, again, guys, this is your time to issue your favorite teams. Who's your favorite teams? But Faye, who do you think has a better lineup like after the first draft?
Definitely AE because of that Valir, Kimi, and Kufra.
Are you not just saying that because it's biased?
No, no, of course not, Dave. Why would you say that?
That was a pretty decisive. Of course, that's AE. Okay, that was a pretty decisive answer over there. I mean, but again, guys, we try to be as subjective as possible, right? To give you guys the actual subject, the topic, the actual gameplay, the actual analysis of exactly what went down in these games. On the blue side, we do have Team GOSU. On the right side, have Team AE, who is taking the game one. Given GOSU is taking the first pick in game one. So I'm excited. I'm excited. What do you think about the win condition for GOSU is, Fate?
You know, their win condition isn't that low, even though like AE has like a ton more early game. If they play this right, they can actually pull it. They just need to guard that Granger as much as they can.
Yeah, because if you look at AE's comp, they don't have a lot of tank.
Yep, no front line.
Yeah, no real front line. You know, if you talk about PDR on a Sylvana, he's really good at Sylvana, but when he plays Sylvana, I rarely seen Sylvana building tank. It's just not something traditional. Now, it's not saying that you cannot. It's definitely an option, but even Sylvana build tank, she's still not that tanky. Because when she's in her ultimate form, she's very tanky. She has a lot of regeneration, but when she's not in her ultimate circle, she's just not tanky. Doesn't matter how you build her. I mean, she has a lot of mobility, but I don't think she's that tanky. So the only frontline that AE relies on is probably Bush on the Kufra over there.
And they're probably relying on that Valir for that pushback in case Uranus or Jawhead decides to show themselves in the team fight.
Yeah, but you can't really stop the Jawhead when Jawhead is using ultimate. That's just not how it works. But yeah, before we jump into the game one for this exciting elimination bracket for the loser bracket, ladies and gentlemen, I will be remiss if I don't do a big shout out to the North America Open Season Championship sponsors. NOSC is proud to present our generous sponsor, Gamerhub. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier lists, and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg. Now, again, that's gamerhub.gg. You can find the link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the others? Well, K9 & Co. got you covered. K9 & Co. has everything you need from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trends in the market. They got overalls, hoodies, cosplays, suits. K9 & Co. is the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. Visit K9 & Co. now at k9andco.com. Again, that's k9andco.com. You can find the link in description. Last but not least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest NOSC results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games now. You can also find the link in description. aesports.games is the main website for the entire tournament where you can find all the past results for group stages, for the final stages, and you can find the detailed in-game information. Just everything you can dream of, everything you want, everything you request, you can find them here. Last but not least, NOSC is completely crowdfunded tournament, 100% crowdfunded, and a service funded by the crowd, funded by the community, and a service to the community. If you enjoyed the tourney, make sure you head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase our total prize pool to $2,400, as we're currently sitting at $2,320, only $80 away from our goal. So if you're in the stream and if you want to support this cause, our movement for the North America Open Season Championship, this is your chance to go to the website and sponsor North America Open Season Championship. Here's our current proud sponsor list. NOSC is not possible with your generous support. You guys are the ones who make the dream happen. So big shout out to all the sponsors. Last but not the least, special thanks to following YouTubers who give a lot of support to the North America Open Season Championship to spread the awareness and make this tournament possible. Before we head into the actual game here, we do want to show you guys the current standing for all the teams. You can see right here, BDK is already in the grand finals, defeating Assassination Esports yesterday, and now it's GOSU versus AE in the loser bracket. Whoever wins will proceed to the grand finals and contest the king. So this is definitely very interesting. If you're here, make sure you go to the website and find the results. Just click on final stages. The results are right there. So now we're gonna head to the game 1 of North America Open Season Championship featuring Team AE and GOSU.
Dave, we have a bit of a problem. They're saying that Sylvana isn't available in the game right now.
Sylvana?
Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting. I did not know that. Okay. Well, this Sylvana just got taken out from the tournament server.
I have no idea.
Okay, so it looks like we have a little bit of technical issues here. We might want to have to redo the draft up to Sylvana, knowing Sylvana was not available. But we're gonna take a short 5-minute break here. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. There's this information was not relayed to us by Moonton, by developers. So this took me by surprise. But we're gonna take a short 4-minute break, and we'll see you guys in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sorry for the delay here. Yes, we were not informed that Sylvana was not allowed in the tournament. And in fact, we see some interesting picks. So we're going to officially take Sylvana off the tournament server until further notice. So Sylvana will not be allowed in the tournament anymore. Now, the ban pick will resume from where we started, which is, you know, Selena, Uranus, and I believe that GOSU ended up picking Jawhead, the third pick, where AE have Valir and Kufra. So, an interesting pick here. So Fate, what do you think without Sylvana? What do you think are the options available for AE here?
They might want to capitalize on CC here, more CC, since they don't have like Sylvana. They could pick Cho, Talmus, you know. Kind of Uranus. So otherwise, you're not gonna catch him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they want to catch this guy, they need Chow right now. So, oh, we have someone who DC'd. Oh, internet completely DC'd. That is not. That is okay. So it looks like we have some internet issues again from GOSU side, and they're reconnecting. Not the best, but it's. Again, like when you do online tournaments, there are a lot of issues. So we just try to do our best to reduce the bugs and issues that we experience. But let me go ahead and tell the both teams. Again, I'm so sorry for the delay, guys. This is something unexpected, but we'll come back in a few minutes. And I thank you so much for your patience. We'll come back in a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, seems like the issue has been resolved as our persistence end up winning, defeating the bugs. So we're coming back to the first game ban pick, as we're gonna return to the same thing like we mentioned. So last game we had a little bit disconnect from a player on internet issues, so we resolved that, so we're back at it. As GOSU is gonna ban Carrie and Diggy, and AE gonna ban Alice and Grok. So again, Selena, Uranus, Jawhead will be picked by GOSU, as AE will pick Valir and Kufra. Back to the cast is my co-caster AE Fate. How are you doing, Fate?
I'm doing fine. Dave, you might want to pull up the casting thing for me.
Yeah, definitely. So Fate, okay, so right now, like we discussed for the viewers, that you know, with Sylvana being banned away, what do you think are some of the best choices that can counter Uranus, for example?
CC heroes more like Cho, Tammuz. Well, not really. He has a no, PDR is very good with a lot of fighters. So
Ooh,
they
Chow.
just have to pick like mainly Cho.
Yeah, this is the first time I see PDR play Chow in tournament, actually. Have you seen PDR play Chow before?
It's been a while. I'm very surprised to see that pick too.
Yeah, I have never seen this hero in tournament server and by AE, in tournaments by AE. So this is actually going to be exciting. First time demonstration for Team AE here. And they're going to go ahead and ban Granger away. No, this is actually, you would say this is cheating a bit, but it's not really because nobody knows Sylvana was banned in the tournament server. So both parties agreed to the same ban pick up to Sylvana being banned away. And then you can see AE banning away Granger, which is the choice that GOSU chose for last game, right? For the game if Sylvana was available. So interesting bans right here.
Dave, I think AE's playing it a bit dirty here, and they're gonna take that Bruno away from GOSU, so they're left with Claude for the.
Oh, but Claude is still a really OP choices though. You know, if they ban Granger and take Bruno, you can see the hyper carries. They can still pick Ling. I mean, that's still a possible choice for GOSU, but Ling get countered by Kufra and Chow in a lot of ways. So, and in fact, we're gonna see the Claw, ladies and gentlemen, in game 1 by GOSU. Now, this is not locked yet, so we're not 100% sure this is exactly what they want to go for. But definitely, interesting picks coming out of AE, giving Claw to the opposition, taking Bruno themselves. I mean, so far, what do you think about the ban pick, Fade?
It's a lot different, and I think the game that we predicted in the first draft pick is gonna go like different now with these co-picks.
Yeah,
but
and, ooh, Kimmy pick. They do not want to use Claude yet. They want to go with Kimmy. Well, are we gonna see a Kimmy hyper carry?
I mean, it could happen, and Kimmy has a lot of early games, so they might capitalize on that to push AE back.
Yeah, in fact, look at the early game so far from GOSU. Their early game is incredibly strong. You got Kimmy, you got Carmela, and Selena, right? So that's, and Jawhead. Their level 1 is probably undefeated in this game. So where you look at that's GOSU. You look at AE, they still have Lancelot. They kept the Lancelot. They used Bruno. So their early game compared to the opposition here is, I think it's just not on the same level.
As it was, yeah.
Yeah.
It's severely not comparable at this point.
Yeah, because they had a Claw last game themselves, you know, and now this game it's just, sorry, not Claw. They had a Kimmy for AE, right? AE had a Kimmy last game with Lancelot. Now you change to Bruno, and then I think it was still but if this gets to late game, AE will turn out to be a lot stronger. If Selena got put behind, it's a very, very interesting hero, a really awkward hero. She got put in this corner where, you know, she can't really go in and she can't really retreat. And as support, she doesn't really have mana that much because blue buff is most likely going to be taken by the Kimmy to make sure she can pop pop more of those first skills because the blue buff does reduce 40% of energy and it works on Kimmy's first skill as well.
You know, Dave, I think Selena is going to stun and she's going to rely on Jawhead to go in and finish because of that Kufra.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So they're not gonna stun, and Jaw have to follow up. I mean, in fact, the entire team can follow up. They got Carmela, and then which is really good counter, not necessarily a counter, but really good against Kufra, because Kufra is heavy dive. Once Kufra jumps in with the second skill, start balling, Melody on the Carmela can instantly just throw the second ability, throw the ultimate, and then if AE follow up on the Kufra's engage, they usually stick together. And once they do that, it's very easy for Carmela to land a beautiful ultimate.
Yep. That would be very devastating for AE. And that Jawhead pick, oh my god. He's gonna target Bruno all game. I have a feeling for it.
Yeah, but Bruno compared to Kimmy is a lot better surviving from a character like Jawhead though. I mean, Bruno at least has a dash. Kimmy has a dash, but dash is too short, and also Bruno does a lot more burst damage. So I think it's just overall like a consideration, a comparison of who can burst who down first. And then this game they do have Chao and Kufra. If Kufra and Chao have done a good job over there peeling away this Jawhead, they can save Bruno. And meanwhile, we talk about this comp. You know, last game we talk about how GOSU they can try to stop the Lancelot. They have certain mechanism to stop the Lancelot, but they don't necessarily have the hard quad control like suppression ultimate from Kaja, suppression ultimate from Franco, for example, to stop the Lancelot just like dead end, right? So Lancelot can actually roam quite freely if he is not stunned by Carmela's second skill and just kill the Kimi. What do you think about Lancelot choices?
That's a very good choice actually, because Kimi is very slow as a marksman, so he can get to the backline easily and kill her because her dash isn't that long. So that's very good for them. And then if Kufra dives in, he can just follow. There is no like, you know, bad choices there because he has 2 immunities. Yeah. And infinite dashes, if you say 4.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lancelot was a hero that AE used against BTK in game 3 yesterday. It didn't turn out to their favor because they invaded level 1, and then with Lancelot, which Lancelot did not have any skills, and Hylos just absolutely out-slowed this person. He cannot get away, and that put AE really behind in game 3. So today, let's see if AE can pull off a different performance on the Lancelot, played by the same player, Tinker. Like we said, AE is starting another starting mage, Recon, is not here for the game 1. So, I mean, again, now we compare the new draft. Fate. So which draft now do you think has the upper hand?
I think GOSU has the upper hand here early game by a but late game is gonna shift to AE's favor because of that Lance, and that Cho.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if this gets to late game, it does gonna shift to AE's favor because they do have Bruno, who can one-shot a lot of people, and Chao does counter heroes like Uranus, for not necessarily counter, but Chao can kick Uranus and lock him down in place where his team can just beat him up. And on top of it, it's not like the Kimi that we saw last game. This time they had a Bruno. Bruno had decent amount of farm. He can 2-shot and 3-shot this Uranus down, even with the ultimate being procced. So this is game 1 between AE and GOSU in the elimination bracket, elimination stage of the North America Open Season Championship loser bracket for the semifinals. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me is one and only AE Fate. As knowing that, let's quickly jump into the game 1 of the 2 teams. Blue side, team by team GOSU, and red side is Assassination Esports.
This is gonna be very fun. I don't know how it's gonna go, but may both teams play to their fullest.
Yes, may we see the best show tonight. Again, guys, this is best out of 5, so it's gonna be a big show, right? Are we gonna see a full 5 matches? Can you predict the results, Fade? Like the final results?
Welcome to Mobile
I don't think
Legends.
It's gonna be a full 5 matches, maybe 4.
4? Like
3,
2, 1 to who?
The battlefield. Smash them.
I have to go at AE or they're gonna kill.
Yeah, you better. No, I'm just kidding. Coming to game 1, you can see AE already taking this game really aggressive now with 4 men down mid lane. And now on the other side, we have 2 people from Silva. Thanks to the power of Selena here. It's actually played by Zero. Very interesting. They have best player playing on the Carmela. I think GOSU is running a lot of position changes. What do you think of? Meanwhile, AE engages, and Tinker will secure the rat away from GOSU, finding first blood on Zero. Wow, I was just analyzing the starting roster for each side. What do you think about the roster position swap from GOSU again?
The Carmilla solo lane, I don't think it's better than Jawhead. It's the wave clearing is so slow. I don't know, like.
Wow.
It's not that. Yeah, he's just there for the invade, but like he was waiting for them to invade blue.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is general on Jawhead's support. You know, meanwhile on the bottom side, we have one more kill coming out of Tinker on the Uranus. Talking about burst damage, I mentioned before, Uranus is not so good against burst. He's really good against like take damage, but when you come to burst damage, it's not the best. And now you can see the top lane. Jimmy getting a little poke, throw comes down, Tofu, Purify comes out. General taking a little bit of poke right here. It's just a trade on HP and skills, but nothing so serious gonna come out now. Selena making an entrance, make it 4 versus 3. As AE gonna temporarily back away. The stun connects onto Tofu, who's taking a lot of poke. Able to dash away just in time though. PDR making an entrance. Kufra on the side looking to engage. PDR taking very little. Have to pop the flicker. Kufra engaging the fast blade into the back. And Tinker jumps in. It's instant wipe to Team GOSU. This is the power of Lancelot at its fullest. Now one more stun from Kufra yet again. Double kill to the Tinker. And AE is popping off.
You know, Dave, the GOSU was abusing their early game damage on AE there, but the late engage from Lancelot and Kufra really messed them up there because the first engage, they were just gotten low by Bruno, Valir, and Cho.
Yeah, and now the engage is yet again on the top side. It's not gonna continue on this. I think they just want to cut this wave and get out of there. And sure enough, that's what they're doing. Mid lane, yeah, Bruno versus Uranus bottom lane. What do you think about top tier 1 tower has been taken down? What do you think about the lane position right now? You got Bruno on the top side, on the bottom side, a top side for AE, going against Manady on the Uranus.
I think they're gonna just keep rotating for objectives rather than getting killed. Although
General being engaged on. It's Bush got thrown into the tower. He's still alive now. 2 more dashes from Tinker gonna secure this kill. Bush looking to get himself away, but he might run towards the wrong direction here. End up dying as GOSU will put themselves on the kill board 1-6. But bottom lane, you can see Tofu is just full confidence going to push the tier 1 tower down on the bottom side. They're already ahead on 1 tower, and it seems like no one's going to stop them pushing. Oh, actually, Uranus came just in time to stop this push. Jimmy going to find a little bit of poke onto best player, but nothing so serious going to come out of it. Meanwhile, this HP crab will be secured by Hun on Akimi.
Dave, that Bruno, he's just playing for objectives. He's not playing for kills, as you can see. He's letting his team do the kill.
Oh, the stun connects. But nice peel from the entire team to save Tofu from using that Purify. Meanwhile, bottom lane completely left open, wide open tower, and then goes to AE gonna just go ahead and let it go to trade this turtle on the top side. They really want a turtle. They know that turtle gold, if you stack it up, it asks you quite a bit of lead once you stack like 3 turtles, and that's what they're doing. But at what cost though? You know, losing the tower for a turtle. Do you think that's a good trade, Fate?
Well, if you can look at their towers, the top towers for AE is basically pushed. They can just.
Oh, the lane connects. Lancelot gonna jump himself away, using the ult, just get away. And Bush is taking a lot of damage. The flame shot comes in, as Bush will be taken down yet again, 2-6. As GOSU taking 1 more kill to stop the bleeding they have right now. PDR now making a rotation to the bottom side. Look at overall on the map, on the gold wise, it's GOSU even up. Look at the gold to stop, added the 2,000 gold advantage to AE's favor. Now the gold has make a stop. Meanwhile, Valir has been taken down yet again by General, as well as Zero on the Selena. Very, very nicely done by GOSU once again. Continue to make a comeback despite the disadvantage they put themselves in early game.
It's because of their early game. They know what to do. They're abusing it, and they know AE can't really fight back unless they have an advantage. Like,
yeah, you can see now mid lane, you're getting pressured by AE here. Bruno is looking for the kicks. Best player making an entrance. Kufra looking for the engage, getting only General onto the wall and nothing else. But Tofu ignoring everything, just going for the tower. And tier 1 tower down mid lane has already been taken down. 5 minutes into the game to AE's favor. And now the next turtle is coming out in 40 seconds. PDR clearing the wave on the bottom side. AE once again taking the control of the map back to their pocket.
See, AE is playing a lot different than they have in the past. They're going for objectives other than kills at this point. They're playing very smart. They're looking at everything on the map. They know they're aware of everything because they have players all over the place.
Yeah. Meanwhile, bottom lane, this is once again just going for all the turrets all around the map. The mid lane is going to be defended by Tinker here. You can see a little bit of poke from Hun. The stun did not connect up, barely missed. But Tinker is going to survive with 1 HP. Meanwhile, bottom lane, AE continue to look to poke right here. The stun connected. Whoa, the ultimate, the push. This Mali didn't even pop the ult before he was slain and taken down. GOSU going to take the second turtle, but bottom tier 2 tower is going to go to AE's pocket right here. What do you think about that pick?
They're playing so smart. They're trading towers, trading turtles. They don't care about the turtle at this point.
Oh, once again, Tinker jumping in. Oh, he finally came in 1 HP, still surviving. Flicker from PDR with secure the kill. 1-1 trade so far. There's nowhere to go for General. Killing spree on Tofu. And the AE take over that team fight. Zero for a double dash. Now, look at that flicker from Bush though. Really hates Zero right now. You're not going out from here. Shut down. Come up from Jimin to secure that kill. Tofu's damage online. This guy is fully stacked as he's absolutely monstrous right now.
Tofu is just taking those towers one by one. He doesn't care about five.
He's ignoring. Did you see how he ignored Carmela? Just went for the tower.
Yeah.
Carmela pushed Flame shot him out, and he dashed back in and started hitting the turret. Damn. They just wanted the win. They just wanted the objectives. Like, look at the map right now. 10 kills. Compared to usually how many kills AE usually get on their and in a match. This is actually really clean so far.
They're not dominating GOSU by kills. They're dominating them by pressure on the map. They know they can't go out. They're just keeping them back every single.
Exactly. You're absolutely right on that. I mean, if you look at a total map, just like Faye mentioned, GOSU right now has 1 tower taken from AE, where on the AE side, they have 6 towers. Speaking of that top lane, once again, aggression from Bush. Jump on the Hoon, getting Hoon really, really low. The ultimate comes out. Hoon will be secured by a support Bush. A 2-0 trade to AE. It's now going to march on forward to the high ground tower where the wave is crashing in. They're going to brute force their way into GOSU's base. Wow, look at that. Ignoring everything, pushing the back, looking to engage yet again. Not going to find a knock-up just yet, and AE going to go ahead and back away. I assume Bush eat a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be anything major, as AE is dominating the game with whopping 8,000 gold advantage at this point.
GOSU can't prioritize anything at this point. They have to take waves and stay together as to even stand a chance here, because if they're 1 by 1, they're just going to get picked off.
Yeah. If you look at total farm, the 2 carries from Assassination Esports side, one's sitting at 7,200 gold, one's sitting at 6,500 gold, where compared to Kimi only have 5,000 gold, which is less than someone like Valir. So this is what we're talking about in ML. It's very easy to get one-sided. So on the snowball wise, and that's exactly what's happening. Bush gonna engage onto 0 here, do quite a bit of damage on the ball. 2 skills, 0 is at 50% HP or less. I mean, why is this guy doing so much damage right now? You can see his item build. He's building Blade of Despair. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna see a Blade of Despair of Kufra? Bottom lane, Maddie taking very low. Flame shot comes out. The throw comes in. Tinker to dash well. But General put himself in a really awkward position. He will be traded off now. And in the back, 0 as well. Maddie's just gonna stand to fall a second later. As AE already got his 3-0 trade. Make it 4-0. Hoon's the only one standing on the map. 1 versus 5 to defend the base. As AE, they're gonna try to take game 1. As there's nothing they can do, nothing who can do to stop this push. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Assassination Esports wins game 1.
AE just played it objectively while GOSU played it subjectively. They were just going for kills rather than, abusing their early game power. But they were just ignoring it and going for towers on the.
Yeah, we have a little bit audio issues here from Fate, but he was absolutely right. I mean, like it well said, one's playing objective, one's playing subjective, one's focusing on a lot of towers, and GOSU, I think GOSU wasn't prepared. And once again, coming to the tournament, I was expecting GOSU to play their best composition, where you have General on the support, General on the marksman, who on the mage, and that's what we've seen in the final stages, where GOSU have the best results. But that's not what we've seen in game 1. And sure enough, this didn't turn out to their favor. So are we going to see a change coming to game 2 here? Faye, what do you think?
There could be a change in the way how the game flows if GOSU picks their hyper carry strategy, like with Claude, Granger, Bruno.
Yeah.
As we see, AE already burnt Bruno, Lance, Cho, Kufra, and Valir, which are very good.
Yeah.
Off the first game too. So they might be going for a clean sweep if they're burning these picks this early.
Yeah, absolutely right. Both sides have burned a lot of heroes. But before we continue game 2 here, we're going to take a short break to set up. If you're here, make sure to like, subscribe, turn that bell on so you do not miss another match in the North America Open Season Championship. With that, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. ban pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in the scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Game 2 of the elimination stage for the loser bracket grand finals. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only Fate. How you doing, Fate?
I'm doing fine. How's everyone else? And you, Dave?
Fantastic, fantastic. So now we're walking to the Game 2 ban pick here. We have Alice, Grok, Farsa. I mean, Game 2, everyone seems to have this strong urge to win, and it's showing here in the ban picks.
Alice is such a good tank. I don't know, like, I mean, Grok counters him with the immune, but if he flickers and ults, it's good game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The thing is, Alice not gonna engage a Grok. If Alice engage a Grok, is obviously just not the best engage, right? He's probably looking to engage the backlines. For example, Farsa. I mean, that's the only one I can see right now. So, I mean, they banned Valier and then they banned Carry as GOSU banned Diggy and Selena. So, welcome to Game 2 here. What do you think of the possible combo that AE can use to combo with Alice?
I think they can go Granger for that ult. It hits multiple people if, like, you know, Alice ults and groups them all. And they might pick an assassin that, like, does group damage. Maybe Ling, because he's not banned here.
Yeah, and in fact, it's not picked. We got dual bug right here from Assassin to Esports. So just give us 1 second as we have a little bit of visual bug right here, it seems like. And then we'll come back in a minute. So with that, we'll see you guys in 1 second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and dogs, welcome back to North America Open Championship Elimination Stage for the loser bracket, the Grand Finals. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, one and only Fate. How are you doing, Fate?
I'm doing fine. How's everyone else? And you, Dave, again?
Yes, apologize for that inconvenience, guys. We have a little bit of bug, and then we fix it in time. So the ban pick will remains up to the point where AE end up picking Alice, where GOSU was picking Grok and Farsa. So both teams have some really strong picks. I mean, given that AE only have one pick, and then Alice and GOSU have two picks. So what do you think are most likely being part of the AE member? You play with the team quite often, Faye. So what do you think are the best combos they could use with someone like Alice?
If you would pull it up, but like there's Granger, you know, mostly like area coverage for like heroes that would like kill them in an instant.
Yeah. Yeah,
with it.
You're absolutely right. If Granger also, like, Granger's bullets does AoE damage. So if Alice is able to pull all of them together, and then Granger on top of it just throw those bullets in, I think it's very, very powerful. You're absolutely right on that. So, but right now it's AE's chance to pick. If you're coming back to the hero section, what do they have available to be selected here? Oh, in fact, we might gonna see Kagura as a pick to combo with Alice. Now, with this pick being locked, AE's early game is definitely not the strongest. They got Alice is strong only at level 2. Level 1, Alice is very clumsy.
He's very clumsy, and you see, GOSU has Grok and Farsa. Those are zoning heroes, so it's gonna be a problem for that Granger unless Alice gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They got Grok, and then right now Granger's gonna have a lot of problem killing that Grok. Now on top of it, they have Thamus, which is another really hard hero for Granger to kill. So, picking Granger, I mean, I was not so confident with a Granger pick. If you come back, you have a lot of choices that could have gone with. They don't even have to run a marksman, for example, right? They can run Sicilian and Carmela combo, possibly. I mean, if Alice pull them, Carmela can land an easy ult to link them up, and then everybody's dead with Sicilian's damage. So I think there are a lot of stuff that they could have done instead of going with the Granger pick. So it's interesting, but we'll have to see how AE decide to pull off their combos. Because right now, Kagura and Alice and Granger is by no means bad. It's actually really powerful, but it's just not so strong pre-level 4.
Maybe they'll change their support and tank, like support and fighter picks. Maybe, you never know what they can pull off here, because there's Jawhead. Okay, they banned Jawhead. Sylvana's not available too, so I don't know what AE's gonna.
So what do you think they're gonna go ahead and ban here for the side of Team GOSU? Because GOSU still need a carry. They could have banned Claw, to be honest, thinking that they don't have a lot of counter. They're gonna ban Chow. Chow, is that a lock? I mean, it is lock. Why Chow?
I would ban Bruna here to like cripple GOSU even more, but I think they're targeting Zero as an offlaner here because they know his capabilities with Cho.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Zero being one of the shining star for Team GOSU. GOSU is all-star team, right? Every single player that they have are really, really good at what they do, and most importantly, they are all very versatile. Like 2 years ago, when Hoon was first introduced to the North America competitive scene, he was known as Power SG. I don't know how many people actually know, heard of Power SG or Hoon's old in-game name. And then he was playing National Arena. I remember I was employed to cast National Arena at the time by Muntan, and then they paid me diamonds, so it's not even real money. But I was casting the National Arena, and Hoon was getting a savage on Chow. Like, he was not playing mid. He just plays every single position really well. So right now, like I said, Claude could have been a possible ban for AE, but they decided to go with Chow. Just not so confident with their ability to deal with the Chow, and obviously they used Chow last game themselves, so I think they just don't want the opposition to use the hero that they already used. That's proven to be really strong. So now it's AE's last chance to picks right here, and they definitely need a fighter, they need a support, unless we're going to see a Kagura support here. So what are the choices available? Right, you still have Axborg, you still have Uranus.
Yeah.
Ooh! No way am I seeing this. Is this for real? Lilia and Martis are being used once again by Assassin. Are we gonna see a Martis in game 2 here? Because they still have quite a bit of choices. And also Lilia. So if Lilia is gonna be picked, that's definitely gonna be a Kagura support. And it's probably gonna be a... But what is PDR going to play? Martis?
If he logs out Martis, he's definitely playing that.
And the timer runs out. That's it. It's a log. So what is Alice gonna be played? Alice is gonna be a side laner. So you have what? Like, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Double major support, or are we gonna have a Lilia as a support, as a side laner? Like, it's either Lilia support, a side laner, or Marta side laner. What is going on in this game?
I think it's gonna be a Marta side lane, and Bush is gonna be on Alice.
I don't know. This pick got me confused, Fate. This pick got me so confused. I'm so lost right now.
I've never seen a support Lilia before, so.
I mean, we have seen it done it before, and it didn't work out for them. You know, in the ranked, and it didn't work out. Even though Lilia has proven to be really strong mage early on, but it's just not very powerful. Because she doesn't offer any crowd control, and if you put on her on damage, even if she can zone, she does no damage. Like the whole point of her damage, her kit is if she has items, she's early game strong, and if she has those items, she can zone really powerfully. But if you put a Lilia on support, she's gonna have no farm, and then probably not gonna do much like as a support. So I don't know how this is structured. Maybe it's a Martis side lane, Lilia mid, and then you have a support Kagura. Maybe that's the way. Like, I'm lost. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna kill those tanks. And then right now, if the tanks goes in, I don't know how they're gonna deal with it. And then probably still Alice tank though.
I think they're capitalizing early game for that Claude. Like, it's best if you invade a Claude early game to like mess with his farm so that he falls off late.
Possibly. Okay, I'm lost. I'm 100% lost. Like, they will say, Dave, you're a coach for AE. I said, yes, I mean, I am. But every time when they play tournament stuff, I'm lost. This entire group stage, final stage, I'm always like I feel like I'm behind the curtain where I don't know what's going on on the stage, in the front. Like, I was told what's going on after they do it. Like, that's not so much of a coach, you know? It's really... Like, you kind of give them an idea of what's going on, and and the players execute the game plan according to the plan. But this is a surprise by surprise. A Martis pick, a Lilia pick. I mean, what the freaking nuggets?
As a player, I've never seen that for the team as well, so I don't have much that. I don't know how they're gonna do something with that.
I don't know if they pull off a win with this. This is to show you, like, AE being the #1 troll. I know I named my personal stream as a global #1 troll, but definitely not in a tournament. This is the last place you want to troll. This is what you want to take, what you practice regularly into to demonstration, onto the stage, and show all the viewers what you got on a day-to-day basis. But, I mean, so far, what do you see? Which comp do you think is stronger on both sides?
I have to go with GOSU on this one, because I don't know the potential of that comp from AE. I don't think it's gonna win at all. I think GOSU has upper hand here.
Me neither. I don't know. I just do not see the synergy coming out of this combination. I mean, if I want to see the winning condition for this comp, it's the Wombo combo. If Alice land a good ult, Lilia, Kagura, and Granger can burst him down. That's for sure. But on top of it, Claude is one of the hell of a hero to pick off. Claude is probably the hardest hero if you want to catch on Alice. And if you fail to catch him, you're probably going to get kited, especially late game. So, and the early game is not the strongest. Yes, they have Lilia. I think that kind of helped because they probably talk about they need a little bit early game support. So that's why they decided to go with Lilia here. So, I mean, but before we get into the game 2 here, for this very, very interesting match between Assassination Esports and Team GOSU, I want to do a big shout out to all the North America Open Season Championship sponsors. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information. They have up-to-date hero tier lists and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg. You can also find this link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cute little one stand out among all the others in your own house or apartment? Hashtag stay home. Well, K9 & Co. got you covered. K9 & Co. has everything you need from pet clothing to accessories. So dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trends in the market. Again, hashtag stay home. They got overalls, they got hoodies, they got cosplays, suits, everything you can dream of, your pets can dream of. That's available, everything your pets dream of. K9 & Co. is the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. So visit K9 & Co. now at k9andco.com. Again, that's k9andco.com. Last but not least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest NOSC results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. aesports.games is the main website for the entire North America Open Season Championship tournament. So if you want to go check out the results, make sure you go to aesports.games now. Not only will you see overall results for the group stages, for the final stages up to date, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, you can also see the game details among all the teams and be a proud sponsor for the North America Open Season Championship. This is a 100% crowd-funded tournament and 100% service to the community. So make sure you head to the website and donate to NOSC now. And here's a proud sponsor list for the North America Open Season Championship, without whom this tournament would not be possible. Big shout out to all the sponsors and special thanks to the following YouTubers to spread awareness for the North America Open Season Championship. Once again, if you haven't given them a subscribe, make sure to go to our website and find their links and subscribe to their channel right away. But before we go any further, let's quickly jump back to the North America Open Season Championship Game 2, featuring GOSU versus Assassination Esports. The Game 2, we have AE on the blue side and GOSU on the red. I'm your caster Assassin Dave with me for the one and only Fate.
All troops deployed.
I don't know, Dave. I don't know about this.
I mean, me neither. This is a Tinker Lilia right here. And then looks like we have a 4-man mid from AE right here coming down to level 1. Grok and Mali and Hu are going to go ahead and cut off wave from the other side. A little bit of invade. Again, from AE right here. Go to the enemy jungle. Is this the best choice? It seems like GOSU will want to have a little bit of trade. And General, meanwhile, if you don't see, the General is actually cutting wave. He failed to get the very important cannon minion. And now GOSU is going to make a way to the blue buff. At General is just going to get a stack on over there. He's still level 1 though. Meanwhile, the red buff will be traded off by GOSU on the other side. A little bit of vertical jungling on both sides. No one really win in that trade. And then let's take a look at the starting item here. Yep, we have support, roam, and it's a support Kagura, support Alice. So Alice is going to be played by Bush, as well as the Kagura, Kagura is going to be played by Jimin on the support. So now we have a 4-man rotation back to the top side. Oh, look at that. Jimin looking for the poke. Best player on Farsa. Best player known to be one of the most aggressive Farsa player in North America. So you can see Madi's positioning. Looking for a counter invade. Alice looking for a little bit of poke. The stun connects. The flame shot did not connect. This is out of mana Claude. They know General is really aggressive on his ability to use all those skills. And now they capitalize on top of it. First block going to go to AE. Mid lane going to be cleared. But no one's going to clear the top wave. You can see Tinker going to go ahead and zone out. Best player. He's not level 4. He'll be easily taken down. And Bush going to pop that flicker. But it's going to save him though. As Hoon still he has a flicker. Going to jump back out. But not going to find a kill. It's a 1-to-1 to each side like we mentioned. Not level 4 definitely killed Tinker over there.
What's weird is that Claude was solo lane at the start of the game. He had no support. So I think A capitalized on that and just went top to kill him, to mess with his farm. They don't care about anyone else.
Yeah. But look at this game, right? I mean, this is Lunox getting really farmed. It's 1,400 gold compared to a 1,300 gold Granger. Lunox, if Lunox getting farmed, he can one-shot a Granger, no problem. And now Martis on the side. And then also there's a Martis versus Thamus here. Not the best lineup. Top lane. Oh, meanwhile, mid lane. It's one more engage from Team Assassination Esports. Alice popped the ultimate, and Farsa will be taken down easily. AE secured the early game aggression, and now gonna go forward with it again. You can see top lane Melody gonna get a little bit poked by Jimin here, but nothing so serious. Tofu not gonna invade. Oh, Hoon getting a little bit poke from himself. He's taking very, very low. Not gonna have the ultimate. One more kill from Assassination Esports. 3-1. 1,000 gold advantage. Farsa, meanwhile, poking the mid wave, clearing the wave, and Martis just cleared the wave as well. So a little bit of interesting trade from both sides. You can see this blue buff, this red buff easily taken down by AE here. Melody taken very low, and he'll be taken down. And red buff we traded away by General, this time going to the bottom lane.
This is this is a weird game for me because both teams are trading jungles, but A is significantly ahead because they're picking them up one by one.
Look at it engage once again onto Lunox, who will be instantly bursted down. Granger's ultimate coming in, doing quite a bit of damage to General right here. General trying to get himself away, popping that first skill to get himself a speed boost, and he will be running out for now. Meanwhile, still trying to get a speed boost, use the second ability. The turtle has been engaged on by AE, not gonna chase the kill. Very, very good decision here. But GOSU, starting off the game might not be the best. Remember, Skim gets you later. They have, oh, look at Maddie try to steal the buff, and it's not going to happen. Granger will easily secure the buff in the end. Not easily, but it was a 50-50 chance. Ended up taking it. Where is this blue buff going to go? It seems like the retribution comes out. Tinker will secure the blue from the team GOSU here. And this is 4 minutes into the game. AE is about 1,500 gold lead. Top lane tier 1 tower will be taken down to GOSU's favor. Meanwhile, mid lane, once again, the two-man pull. Where's the combo? Farsa has already slain. I mean, scenes go from bad to worse for the side of GOSU. Look at Tofu, though, into the back. The ultimate comes out. He will be traded off. Double kill to Jamin. And now Tinker will get engaged on. The 2-2 trade so far. Jamin looks himself away. He's going to find escape as Bush will get himself out with that robot merch. PDR is just on the bottom side. Not really rotating so far with Martis. I mean, again, I don't understand the Martis pick. It hasn't really done much this game. But he is immune to quad controller. Look at that.
All it's done is pushing, and A's always in GOSU's jungle all the time, and same for Claude. He's capitalizing on that.
Yeah. And
you
now,
can see the weakness
go ahead.
You can see their weakness in their picks for AE because after one kill they just die. After one die, and it's normally a main damage dealer.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about a Kagura as a support pick by AE here? Do you think that makes any sense?
I think they did that for Alice's ult so they can combo off of the exorcist.
Yeah, it's working out for them so far, but it's not. I mean, is it gonna be proven to be working out long term? That's stuff we have to find out. You can see Bush have ejected himself outside of the merge here with a little bit of visual bug every time we see this robot. But right now it's a 1-to-1 tower, and the AE is ahead for about 1,400 gold. Not that much. Claw gonna use their ult. That means he doesn't have it anymore. This AE looking to play aggressive here. Claw gonna pop that. Oh, jumping back to Tofu, who doesn't have any more damage. It's a 1-to-1 trade, and this is definitely a good trade for Team GOSU here. Knowing that 3 people is on that, now mid-tier 1 towers in a lot of trouble. PDR making a rotation to mid lane, but he might be in a lot of trouble here. He's not going to defend the tower successfully. The tower will be easily taken down. It seems, oh, actually, the last cannon has been pushed away. Now Maddie will get engaged on. He's taking very low. Pop that flicker, get himself away. And PDR doesn't have the ultimate. Once again, I mean, Claude against Granger, you can see the power of this hero here. Oh, Purify, Retribution. AE once again secure the blue buff away from Team GOSU. Despite their interesting picks, this is them sitting again at 1,500 gold lead. Not that much. No one has really find the lead, but if they get to the late game, again, GOSU does have that Claude. That is something you really have to worry about. Oh, turtle has been secured. Alice looking for a 3-man pull. The one-low combo with Granger's ultimate. Disaster spell for the side of GOSU. It's a 4-0. Make it 5-1 trade. And AE, take this team fight in a dominating fashion.
That's the perfect execution from that combo there. That's exactly what we thought they would do, and they did it. They had no struggle in doing that. Perfect ult from Alice.
Wow, I was not expecting that. That was insane, and this is the reason why they picked the combo they did. But still, I mean, this is the first time we see Martis in the tournament. I think overall, including group stages, including every single small games. And then, do you think they are able to have this advantage just because they have Atlas?
Yes, of course. Atlas is the best tank right now with that ulti. It's insane. I mean, they're only using Martis for pushing because of his passive that speeds up attack speed, and they're just waiting on the Alice ult. That's the main reason they can win any team fight.
Yeah, definitely. Bottom lane 0, they'll continue to put on the pressure as he will take the tier 1 tower away from Team AE on the bottom side. Martis against GOSU is just not the best. It's just not the best trade. It's absolutely. Oh, now bottom lane. This might be interesting here. PDR looking to engage. The knockup did not connect. But looks like GOSU gonna answer their aggression with a 4-man rotation of their own. It's 5 versus 5 on the bottom side. And both sides gonna back away for now.
It's weird because Martis has, like, he can't catch up to that thumb move, so I don't know if he's the best pick for a fight, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually blue buff secured by Hoon right there. He hasn't seen the blue for a long time. Now bottom tier 2 tower is exposed. You can see Tofu looking for a little bit of poke in the tower. They're heavily focused on the objectives. Same thing, Jimin. Bush might be between a rock and a hard play. He's gonna go ahead and just walk away, run out of there in a robot body. And this is AE securing another turtle to their favor. Continue to cement their lead in the game. 5,000 gold right now. I'm still not so sure about their picks, but they definitely is trying to make it work.
I mean, if you look at Claude, he's only at 5k.
0. Oh, the stun did not connect. Meanwhile, bottom and tier 2 tower will be taken down easily. Alice looking for the engage. The stun connected, but no one follow up. Meanwhile, Jimmy on the side is competing for the poke. Melody gonna get a free poke. Look at Farsa though. Tinker gonna take him very low. Not gonna use his ultimate. He'll be taken down before he can use that. Oh, 3-man push. 3-man. Oh, Kagura following up with the wombo combo yet again. It's the 2-man kill so far. It's a 2-2 trade. Granger looking to get himself out, same as Kagura, but not gonna happen. Seems like it's stuck between a rock and a hard place. This is PDR jumping in, looking for retaliation here. The ultimate, not gonna find a kill, and PDR, oh, kill number 1. Can't get away though. Now Granger comes in, looking to find an entrance. The damage not gonna be available, and saving, but nice interception from Tofu, saving PDR. It's a 3-2 trade to GOSU's favor in the end, but AE is still sitting at a comfortable 7,000 gold advantage.
He's always in their jungles. They're not giving him a break. Their Ghost is always on their shoes.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, what is this game? It's so odd. I think I understand what Tinker wanted to do going in, but that was definitely a big mistake, not able to proc the ultimate. I think he wanted to walk up to create some distance so he can all back, but it didn't work out to their favor, and that's not, again, that's not how you want to position Lilia. You can see now aggression from AE once again to the blue buff. 5 versus 5 so far. Umbrella comes in, the blue buff is being de-aggroed right now. Both sides looking for a little bit of poke. It, goes to a little bit more successful on the poke. Thanks to the fact, knock up, the general into the back, have to pop the ultimate. Jimin though is 1-on-1, getting this general river low. And general will have to back away. Once again, AE secure the blue buff away from Hoon. They understand Hoon being the hyper carry, the center, the epicenter of Team GOSU. And that's exactly what they're doing here. They focus on Hoon's farm to make sure this guy doesn't have a good time. And then they're finding a lot of success with it. Now this Lord is being initiated. Melody staying in the front, try to steal the Lord. Is it gonna happen? Not gonna happen. Now Melody found himself really far. Bush looking for the engage once again to the back. He got himself very low, but he got a 2-man knockup. And now Tofu finding kill number 2. This might be a kill number 3 onto 0. Pop that vengeance, get himself away. General to the backline, a huge shield coming in. Lunox with a triple kill. It's a 3-2, 4-2 trade actually for GOSU's favor, but AE does secure the Lord in the end.
Initiate retreat.
Even though Alice got a 2-man knock up there with the ult, it's surprising to see GOSU like still manage to kill them even with the gold deficit.
Yeah, because this is what I'm talking about. Even when you're behind, if you do a good 5-man team fight, you still have a good chance of winning the game. Especially Granger against the Claude is just not the best lineup. You can see Tofu running away when Claude was jumping in. And in this game, General decided to go with Aegis as the battle spell. And that battle spell proven to be so useful for him. You can see the big shield that provided for him in the last team fight. They couldn't go through that shield. And there's no one from AE that can actually kill the General if Alice didn't land a good ult on him. If Alice landed a really good ult on General and a Kagura wombo combo, then that might be the only shot for them. But if they didn't land if they cannot find another good team fight like they had earlier on, this game can still go to the favor. It looks like, just look at their team fight potential in the last game. Last team fight.
Yeah, that Claude's damage is just insane with the stacks. He just melted all of them.
Yeah, Tinker once again positioning very aggressive here. Getting poked, getting out poked. You might have to pop the ult. Tinker getting very low here. Still not using the ult just yet. Maddie with the ultimate. This might be a pick that you want to take advantage of. Kagura coming in with the ultimate. This is Maddie popping the ult, just get himself away. Hoon will have to get himself away. The knockup connects. One more ultimate. Shut down to the Hoon. A beautiful ult to the back line. 0 being thrown back. This is Hoon and Malady being taken down already. A 0-2 trade. AE take the team fight. Now they're looking for the high ground towers. Still 3 men alive. Farsa being available, making it definitely. Oh, a 2-man throw from Alice once again, but this time no more follow from AE. They want to secure the high ground tower, and secure they well as AE is backing away from the top lane. Mid-tier high ground tower. AE looking for the second lane of triumph and destruction. They will find this tower, and they will march forward yet again.
It's weird because one time like GOSU's on top with the team fight and then AE just takes it. As you can see, Alice, he got that ult pretty fast. It's fleeting time.
Yeah.
And Granger stayed in the back waiting for Claude, which Claude never. He's waiting for him.
Yeah. A nice zoning from AE this team fight, at least making sure that this monstrous General is sitting at 9,400 gold, actually really close to PDR as well as Tofu on the hyper carry farm. He's fully stacked. He has 3 items at this point. If he goes in, I mean, he can find any kill he wants. He can eliminate his entire team AE if he wanted to. So it's all about wombo combo and counter wombo combo. But nice job from AE zoning this Claude away to PDR, finding General in this bush. If you make a step forward, this can be really risky. And again, PDR General is really farm right now. So this is definitely something AE have to be careful of.
PDR is building a tanky Martis though, if you look at his build, so he doesn't mind going in for the team.
Yeah.
The CC and his damage.
Bolas X, Bladed Despair, I mean, Gold Rose Meteor. Once again, AE looking for a little bit of aggression here in the mid lane. They got 2 high ground tower taking down Malady. Gonna be taking a little bit poke, but this guy is absolutely like just a rock. Sitting in place, not taking any damage. Tinker taking very low. Might have to pop the ult, just get himself away. There's a Claude jumping in. Tinker popped the ult already. Get himself 1 versus 4 to the back. Tofu might be too aggressive in the positioning. Popping their ult to gain a little bit of distance. But Zero, he got the distance. Can he get himself away? PDR just making himself into the team fight. This is already Tinker taking down. A 1-2-0 trade to go to the favor so far. Now PDR into the back line, looking for the flank. He got best play at all, but a beautiful Winter Truncheon saved himself for now. Not gonna be eternal, as he'll be taken down just a second later. PDR still staying in front. He has immortality. At Bush finding a 2-man engage once again. Kagura don't have the wombo combo just yet. And Hoon will get himself away thanks to the beautiful ultimate. He was able to pull out in the very ends. 1-2-1 trade so far. And no one walks his way on top. And Lord has just been spawned.
Uh-oh, General.
General taking 1 HP though. This can be risky. They want to get this. Oh, Flame Shot barely missed in PDR. Looking for the kill. Not going to happen just yet. Just a poke, a little bit trade on both sides. A nice shot from, Tofu getting Granger, getting Claw to 1 HP. Now the second Lord coming in. Malady once again 1 versus 5. Can this turn out to his favor? Not gonna happen. AE secure the Lord. This might be the last team fight AE wants right now. Everybody's backing away as everyone's setting up for the Lord in final push.
I think AE's well set. They think they can get their victory here, but GOSU's not backing down either, even though they have 2 turrets. They're just saying they're not in this fight yet.
Definitely not. You can see Lunox is fully stacked on her item as well, even though she's sitting at 80,000 gold, not as much as their opposition. But Claude, again, all the attention is on Claude. Can General find a beautiful flank under the backline to one-shot the Claude, or one-shot the Granger, one-shot everyone else? Or is Alice gonna find a beautiful zone, just a lot of damage onto a beautiful engage onto this backline? There's something we have to find out. PDR once again pushing this Malady back. Oh, look at Kagura though, eating a lot of damage into the back, but nothing serious. The flicker coming in from Bush, a 3-man ultimate, but there's no more follow-up. General coming in, beautiful onto the backline. Tinker have to pop the Winter Truncheon. Alice been taken down. Bottom high ground tower has already gone down. Now Tofu looking for the damage. It's a 2-0 trade so far. Guac is able to walk away with 1 HP. PDR flickered in, looking for General. A knock-up, not gonna connect. As now a GOSU have to back away to make sure to defend the Lord. 1 more HP on, a beautiful stun from Chimika. Mega kill on PDR. Make a double kill. This guy's popping off. He has immortality, but he'll be taking down General on a killing spree. And he wanna take back this team fight as GOSU will hold their line in this Lord push.
I think the Lilia was too aggressive there. He died off first, which is like he's one of the main damage of the team.
Yeah.
That's what really costed them that fight.
Yeah, he has the Winter Truncheon, but it wasn't enough to save himself. It wasn't enough to save anyone else. But this does put AE at a 10,000 gold lead. I mean 9,000 gold lead with 3 high-ground towers. Again, 23 kills to 16. This is probably the highest kill count we have seen from any game so far. It's just a lot of kills all across the map. What do you think about, like, what do GOSU need to do in order to come back?
I think they have to bait that Alex ult. They have to find the proper engage, because as long as he has ult, he's just restricting them from ever, like, taking a fight properly with every.
Yeah, absolutely. See, zoning. Jimin is just zoning is Maddie. Maddie zoning Jimin. It's just back and forth zoning. Jimin just go ahead and throw one more umbrella to find out if there's anyone there. But nothing so serious. A friendly trade on Vision here. PD are going to return to top side. I mean, what about AE? They have tried to go aggressive on the other side. They haven't found a successful team. I mean, they got some beautiful fights, but it felt like we're back to square one, right? They cannot find a push, and they cannot do anything after that. PDR jumping in. Have to pop the second skill, just get himself away here. Look at damage from General. Definitely, this Claude is online. This is why Claude is using this hyper carry, because there's no more marksman in the late game that can shred any fighter or tank the rate that General was able to do just now.
One ult from that Claude is GG for AE if they get caught. That's why he's staying so far away. Most of the games he's top, pressuring top, so that, you know, his team could fight, and then he comes in last and just deletes them. Definitely.
I mean, right now, you cannot. The thing is, AE can't catch the Claude. If you want to catch a Claude, they have to use Alice ultimate here. I mean, that's not something they're willing to expend. And now top lane, you can see the rotation. Oh, this might be something that we want. The ultimate from Bush. Go miss. Oh, missing. Tofu 1-on-1 against this Claude. Not gonna work turn to AE's favor, as Claude will easily take down this Granger. A 1-versus-1 battle. Now this is the fight GOSU has been looking for, with Tofu taken down. Lord's gonna spawn in 40 seconds. With Lord to their favor, GOSU is looking to come back in game 2.
That was a very bad engage from that Granger there, because Claude had his spell ready. But that's very good for GOSU, like getting that pick.
Yeah, and most importantly, Bush misses the ultimate. Granger misses skills. It's just a lot of misplay from AE. I think it's just, as game drags, they're feeling really tired. And now Jimmy trying to get himself away. The counter engage. General taking very low. He's gonna heal back right off though. Like, he's not really afraid at this point. Like, he is a marksman that have a lot of lifesteal, building his kit, so he's gonna heal right back. Like, without the necessity to go back home.
I think this is where the Martyrs pick falls off. The damage is not there. And then the Lally is too. So I don't know how they're gonna kill that Claude if they don't get him.
Yeah, the only way, yeah, absolutely right, Faye. The only way I see it is Alice landing a beautiful on Claude. If they cannot take care of the Claude, this is definitely a team fight. This is definitely a game for GOSU to win here. At this point, they have Lunox, Farsight, Claude. Where for AE, all I see is early game. I mean, look at the damage from Farsight, right? One ult, and that popped 2 ultimate. That popped Tinker's ult. That popped Granger's dash. That popped everything from AE. Now GOSU looking to push here. This is the 3rd lore now. It's really hard to contest. And Claude is getting ready for the stacks. Claude is not here yet. Farsight's already bombing the heck out of the entire team AE. Once again, PDR gonna get himself. Oh, flame shot getting Farsight out. Beautiful 2-man engage. Kagura looking for the wombo combo this time. Can't connect just yet. Claude looking for the back line. Beautiful onto the back. Getting everybody low. Jimin's not yet dead. It's a 1-2-0 trade. Despite everybody going away with 1 HP, no one died from AE though, from that Claude's beautiful engage. And AE will hold their line. They got the Claude. Meanwhile, top lane is PDR 1-on-1 against GOSU Hoon. Until Mandy coming in, looking for a little bit of paddling in the party here. Looking for the engage. Not going to connect this time yet again. Bottom lane, a lot of minion waves are coming out. PDR going to rotate to the bottom side, looking for the disengage. Himself is really low. Push the wave back in. And AE will hold their line. But with that team fight, look at the total gold across the map. Right? It's completely even up. Now goes to 7,000 gold, sitting at 71,000 gold of Team AE. So it's just come down to the next team fight. Whoever wins the fight will determine who takes this game.
You can see the terror of Claude right there. Even with 40% damage reduction from Martis and his items, he was still taking a bunch of damage. If they don't get that Claude, it's over for them.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Now, they're just looking for Claude right now. Claude is sitting at a different bush compared to everyone else. PDR. Both sides are very cautious on progressing here. Farsa looking to bomb Kagura, finding a beautiful ult to the backline. General taking very low. Granger full up with a beautiful ultimate. The damage is there, but they cannot find the execution, and GOSU will walk away. And now they're going to invade the blue buff. They have the upper hand on team composition. At this point, I mean, I just don't know what Martis is able to do. Once again, top side, the blue buff has been secured by Team GOSU, but at this point, I don't think blue buff is going to matter that much.
You know, Claude is never with his team, like, as they're engaging. He comes in after Skate. I don't think AE is prioritized.
Oh, look at that PDR flicker with a knockup. They want Hoon. This time, they got Farsa once again. Kill number 1 to go Team AE. Claude, just like you said, Faye, Claude is finally making an entrance back to the team fight. Findus navigated the way into the team fight, but AE has already taken the kill. 40 seconds onto the clock. The Lord is coming up. AE seems like they're taking their time. They have the wave advantage. The longer the game drags, the more pressure it feels to GOSU, because look at the wave, minion wave, how strong, how powerful it is. Farsa gonna have a problem killing this wave. And only person who can probably take care of the waves, probably the Martis. Once again, Alice looking for the engage. This time, the stun, the connect. Only getting a Grok who's taken low, but not low enough. Using everything on Grok might not be the best idea. Jimin jumping in, have to dash away. Claude into the back line though. Claude doesn't have any stacks. General lost his stack and he's looking to get himself away. As both sides will walk away from that team fight.
I think PDR is for vision there. He keeps engaging on that Claude, like getting vision, so AE knows when to disengage and engage on their team fight.
Yeah. Look at PDR on the top side. This AE need to pressure the wave. They have the advantage in lanes because they have 3 wave super minions, but it seems like they're not able to take that aggressiveness to the other side. Look at General into the very far back. Once again, finding Kagura. This is 3 versus 3 right now. The tank staying in the front. Bush taking very, very low. Grok misses ultimate completely. Tinker might have to pop the O. The Winter Truncheon comes out. He's gonna keep taking low. Oh, shut down to the Claw though on the other side. Looking for the flank, not gonna be successful. It's 1-2-0 so far, but this time it's a Claude. Meanwhile, it's a PDR into the back line. He's working on the high ground tower. Granger be traded out by the Lunox. It's 1 versus 1. A beautiful stun to Hoon as Lilia will take the kill. Melody's on the run. A 1-2 trade so far. A does have the advantage. PDR coming back to the team fight as a Claude. This Melody has nowhere to run. He's taking a beating from this PDR right here, but he's so tanky, same as Zero. Unkillable as the Farsa will take a kill into the Kagura. Tinker cannot find a kill from the Farsa right there, who will run away in time with a slipper of health. Thanos gonna come back to defend the high ground tower. No one walk away on top. Alice still pursuing this very, very tanky Grok. They're not gonna find it. Even if he land a stun, there's no damage. They have to understand at this point of the game, you have to either go for the objective or they go for the win. They cannot go for kills because there's no damage from PDR or from this tank whatsoever.
Again, Lalia too aggressive. She's by herself there. Her tanks are engaging, but she has nothing to do. She can't.
I think the PDR can very well did what he did before. Like remember at that moment the PDR was pushing the crystal like by himself. But with Farsar defending, he could have just like gone for the win, I think. I don't think there's anything they could do to stop him. Now, his 2 people down on the map. Martis gonna go ahead and push the wave once again. Bush on the side. He's gonna get poked very low, down to 0. He'll be taken down. Flicker out with the mecha to get himself out. Not gonna be enough. He'll be taken down. And now without a front line, this is the team fight. GOSU looking to win. This mistake after mistake after mistakes from Assassination Esports, giving their opposition the window for victory right here. Tofu staying on the side. Continue waiting for the Lord to take him low. He tried to steal the Lord, but Mandy, beautiful scout. Look at that recall top lane once again. PDR pushing the wave, pressuring the wave against the other side. Beautiful engage from Kagura right here. He will be traded off a 1-2-1. So far, Lord will be disengaged. What is this game so far? I mean, just back and forth team fight. AE just want the kills right now. We talk about AE was going for the objective kills, objective gaming in game 1, but game 2 they have gone back to square 0. Just focusing on the kills where they could have taken the win already.
Of course, Dave, but like, I don't know what they're thinking. I think they're scared of that Claude. It's just the Claude, and then GOSU's scared of the Alice, so that's why they're targeting him.
They taken down the Claude once, but not able to win the game. And this is a 30-minute game already in game 2, and then Lord is coming down. PDR just pressuring wave like left and right, but there's an opportunity PDR could have ended the game. I think the team called him to join the team fight. That's he wasn't going for it. He wasn't confident that he can just beat through the wave, beat through the base, you know, with Farside defending. So now AE is looking to defend. This is AE bracing for impact before the Lord coming in here. Something's gonna go down here. The high ground tower is already taken quite low. You can see that right now Malady just unkillable. This tank at this point in the game is absolutely indestructible. If you want to kill him, and you can see how much energy they put on chasing a tank. Right, Alice died, Bush died over there. They lost the Lord just because they wanted to kill onto the Grok. And in their base, in GOSU's base. So this is not something that we see. This is not very characteristic of Team Assassination Esports. Now with the Lord wave coming in, they're gonna have problems clearing all the waves. And you can see the mid high ground tower is taking very low. The bottom high ground tower is taking very low. Farsa gonna get himself away. Lunok jumping in, not gonna find any target. Claw's been taken out of PDR into the back line. A beautiful flank from PDR though, coming back in. This is kill number 2, and PDR is on pursuit. They hold their line. When the team is in the back driver's seat, they look to their heaviest carry, the heaviest star on their team, and that person is PDR. Finding a beautiful flank onto the back, securing that clawed kill, proven to be so crucial for Team Assassination Esports, just like you said, Fate. Lane 0. He cleared a wave. Can he get himself away? The knockup comes in. Grok comes for the interception. Knock 2 people up. Farsa with the backline ultimate. 0 does not have vengeance anymore. Jumping onto the Jimin. Not going to find a kill. PDR most likely will secure the kill with the help of Tofu here. The wave is coming in. A 2 versus 5 at this point. Can they clear the wave? One person has already been bursted down. The wave is outside the base, but AE doesn't care. They won this win, and they won't end this game. It's AE taking us to the match point.
What a game, what a game.
What just happened, Fate? Can you walk us through what happened? I mean, GOSU seemed like they had a really good shot. At which point did they lose the game?
When Claude died, the tide just shifted. I don't know what to say. Like, PDR knew what to do, and they started engaging on the entire team, and GOSU just fell apart just like that.
Wow. PDR coming in, the shining star for Assassination Esports. The fighter flank the most important person and end up getting the kill. This is probably why you get Martis 10, 2, and 6. 32 kills from AE side, 22 kills from GOSU's side. I mean, I have to be honest, I didn't believe this composition could won. Like, looking at this game, it was such a headache. But they pull off the comp, and then PDR pull off the Martis in the end. That proven to be so crucial for them. A lot of mistakes being made by both sides. AE end up winning the game, so a big congrats to AE, but we're going to take a big 5-minute break here. That was so tiring just to cast the game. I gotta say, I need to catch a breath, but hope you guys enjoyed the game just as much as we did. We're gonna see you guys coming back to game 3. Is GOSU gonna take a reverse sweep against AE, or AE gonna end this series in a 3-0 clean sweep fashion? ban pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in the scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In mobile MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and dogs, once again, welcome back to the North America Open Season Championship Elimination Stage, the loser bracket between GOSU and AE. This is Game 3, as AE has already taken a 2-0 win against their opponent. So, coming into Game 3, can GOSU pull off an incredible reverse sweep, or are we gonna see an E dominating the series in a 3-0 fashion? Again, I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. Joining me in the last match tonight is gonna be none other than Pika ML himself. You guys can also find his YouTube channel by searching Pika ML on YouTube. How you doing, Pika?
Well, I'm doing good. Just after that last match, I'm pretty sure GOSU is pretty shaken up right now.
Okay, so what do you think happened in the last match, and what do you think GOSU need to do walking forward into Game 3 in order to come back here?
I think last match they were just going after kills and not going after objectives. Like AE had a lot of chances to focus on objectives and focus on Lloyd and not going after kills, but they kept on getting picked off, giving GOSU, the other team, chances to come back. I think everyone thought that AE picks were a little bit off, just because because they had Kagura, they had Lilia, so I don't know, like they might come out with another weird pick today and make it work again for the third match.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I did not understand AE's pick last game. That was just odd. Now walking to Game 3, you can see the ban pick here, as I've shared screen with you on Discord. You can see the ban pick here on both sides. Atlas has been banned away by AE. They won the game with it, and they're gonna ban it away. They banned Carry, and then GOSU is our second ban right now. They already banned Grok. Oh, actually, we have a little bit of technical issues. As both sides decided he banned Selena. Okay, so Selena was banned away. I just want to let everybody know. So Grok and Selena has been banned away. So just letting Selena has been banned. Just letting AE know, so you know Selena was banned away. Now we have a little bit of roster changes. AE have switched, switched off Tinker and then switched on Wikon, right? The other mid laner for Assassinate Esports. I mean, we all know, as we mentioned multiple times, Wikon being the top global Selena. Now Selena being banned away for them, what do you think they're gonna pick here?
Hold on, I gotta see. You gotta turn on the stream thing so I could see. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you did one stack.
Absolutely, yeah, it's available on your Discord. So, I mean, right now, GOSU has picked Valir as a first pick, and now it's GOSU's AE's opportunity. Ooh, Carmela and Sicilian. Interesting. We're gonna see a Carmela Sicilian. This is a combo that's actually not seen so much together. Even the MPL, rarely do people pick those two together, even though we know they're really formidable combo. And now they will be taken out by Assassination Esports here. Sicilian and Carmela. What do you think about that combo, Pika?
I think that's a really good combo. Knowing that Bush was a global #1 Camilla player,
Yeah.
and having Cecile on late game, like his stacks and everything, I think that's a really good pick from them too.
Yeah, that's actually absolutely correct, 100%. Chicken Nuggets was top global 1 Carmela for quite a while when the season resetted. So now looking at their picks right here, I mean, I think it's just I think it's a good pick. I mean, but who's gonna play the Sicilian? Is it gonna be a Sicilian support, or is it gonna be a Sicilian mage? Now looking at the GOSU side, they take on Chao and Kufra, some really powerful picks in game 3. They want to make a comeback, and I think they can with the current picks that they have.
Yeah, those are really strong picks from GOSU side. You could probably see Zero on Cho and Melody on Kufra.
Yeah, and we apologize for the lag. Sometimes there are connection issues with the server and then the upload. So just if you have connection issues, just refresh your stream, it will come right back. And then we are back at it. This is now third pick for Team Assassination Esports. You have Kufra being taken away, Chao being taken away. AE now need to pick either their marksman. I think can be a Kimi, but Kimi is really bad against someone like Chao or Kufra. Way too much poke, right? So in fact, are we gonna see Esmeralda? Oh, Uranus being taken away last second, and Uranus is definitely a really good pick. It's used by GOSU in game 1, so I wouldn't say it's something they need to prioritize. But at this point, it's already third pick. It's not something you worry about. It's not something you have to hesitate on picking. So we're gonna see Uranus, and then we're gonna see what AE decided to ban away from GOSU, knowing that they have quite a bit of choices available. Granger, Bruno are both marksmen that General know how to play really well. And then we saw General absolutely popping off on the claw the last game, even though the result wasn't to their favor, but he was absolutely popping off. So coming into game 3, what do you think AE is gonna ban from GOSU here?
They're either going to ban a mage or a marksman. I probably think they're going to ban someone like Harith or Esmeralda. I think
Harith?
those two would be.
Yeah, Harith is actually a sensible ban. You know, knowing that Kufra has been taken away, right now AE doesn't really have anything that counters Harith. So banning Harith would be a great idea. And then PDR is not necessarily banning. We have a little bit bug issues from AE side as well. Let's just have that figured out. Let me quickly go ahead and ask Assassination Esports on what they actually banned.
I'll think about this.
What do you guys ban? What do you guys ban?
Bruno.
Okay.
They
banned Bruno.
They banned the Bruno. They banned the Bruno.
Okay, alright. So Bruno and Selena are being banned away. As we mentioned, there are technical issues on both sides, and then what they need to do is obviously quickly resolve those issues. And I'm gonna go ahead and share screen with Pika once again, so Pika can see this stream. Now, with Bruno being banned away, it's a marksman choice. Like we mentioned there, you could either ban a marksman, just like Pika said, or you can ban a mage. They decided to ban Bruno, leaving Harith on the table. And we mentioned that Harith can be just a powerful choice right now, because you don't have a lot of counter to him. And in fact, right now, the current picks, I don't see any counters for Harith.
No, I don't see any counters for Harith either. Their last 2 picks for AE are probably going to be a marksman and a solo laner. So
Jawhead being banned. Wow. What do you think about a Jawhead ban?
I think that's a really good ban since AE haven't picked Jawhead yet, and Jawhead could counter a marksman or Harith, for example.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. So now looking at the choices available for both sides is AE's first pick now. In round 3, neither side has picked a marksman. Bruno being banned away, and then Granger has already been used by AE. It's still available to GOSU. But banning this choice, I mean, what do you think most likely they're gonna pick here? I mean, they still have Kimi, that is possible choice, but I think that's just be a little bit too risky. And then, but they could have run Bane mid, to be honest, like a fighter mid, because they have done it before. If you think about what choices are available to them, they could have done that. in this game. So now it's 5 seconds left on the pick. Are we gonna see an Alice pick? Is that gonna be something we? Oh, yet again an Alice pick with a Ling available. With I mean, I guess they're guessing that GOSU gonna go assassin here. Is that a why?
AE's just coming up with these picks today.
Martis, Lilia,
Alice.
What is going on? Yep, and that can be Harith. We talk about how Harith cannot be stopped, and then you still when you still have 2 dominant marksmen available, why ban Bruno? That's not a choice that I can understand. But again, AE is right now sitting at their match point 2-0. Even if you lose this match, you still have 2 more chances to win the whole series, to get out of the elimination bracket and go to grand finals, where GOSU really need to win. And if you look at their picks in this game, this is absolutely luxury. I do not see I do not see the possibility of getting a more luxury comp than this.
And that's a lock. They have Harith and Granger on the other side. I think AE's gonna either pick who's left on marksman.
I don't know.
So
do you think they're gonna go assassin here? I mean, do you think they're probably gonna go with Hellcurt? Because if you're talking about any hero that counters Harith right now from a marksman side that AE have, it's like Kimi is definitely not gonna do it unless you're gonna go with Claude. Oh,
They might. There we go.
The jackpot. Are we gonna see a Hellcurt? Oh my goodness.
Just wait for the lock.
Wait for the lock. So it's gonna be a Sicilian support. Wow.
Wow.
Pika, is both sides, all the
seeing.
players are getting ready to get in lobby here. I'm gonna go ahead and invite all the players in the lobby. So why don't you get online so I can invite you as well? What do you think about the ban pick on both sides?
I mean, the first 2 matches, AE pulled off these weird picks and they pulled out with the win. So I don't know, they might have a good chance of doing it again. But I really like GOSU's picks this match. I think they don't have anyone to stop Harith other than Hellcurt or Alice.
Yeah.
But I can really see Hoon popping off with Harith this match.
Absolutely. I don't see anything that can stop it. Unless you have a stun, a root from Alice, or you have a Hellcurt that land a perfect like Petrify and then Petrify damage combo. I mean, I don't see any way they can stop it. But again, my prediction last game, I said GOSU was definitely gonna win last game because AE's comp was just absolutely like, you cannot have a weirder comp than what they had last game. Now this game with the Hellcurt pick, I'm just not gonna guess because last game I guessed wrong. So this game, what do you think, Pika?
I think GOSU's gonna come up with the win this one. I mean, maybe this is all part of AE strategy where they're just picking random picks right now and GOSU has to go all out with all their picks. But I think AE is going to take an L this match.
Yeah. You know, even though as coach for AE, I'm like the guy behind the curtain, right? They do stuff and then I'm informed afterwards. Like, in fact, in the game as a caster, I look at a comp, I was like, okay, all right, that's not what we practiced, but I guess, I mean, it's already been locked, you know? So, GGWP, right? Good job for winning the game that seems impossible to win. So, coming to game 3, this is the challenge. It's definitely a challenge. AE has, again, they have some meta picks. Can they win with this meta? Can they roll with this meta picks? Or is GOSU going to go ahead and give themselves a chance to come back? Ladies and gentlemen, before we walk into game 3 here, this is very, very exciting and match deciding game. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, without whom this tournament would not be possible. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier lists, and so on. And you can also go to Gamerhub and update and upload guides yourself. Be a contributor, be a member. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg. You can also find the link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the others in your own apartment or home or house? Hashtag stay home. Kina & Co got you covered. Kina & Co has everything you need, from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trends in the market. They got overalls, they got hoodies, cosplay, suits, everything you can dream of, everything your pets can think of. but they got it. So K9 & Co. is the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. I know when I'm tilting in rank, I go to K9 & Co. just look at the pretty dog pictures and dog closing pictures, imagine them on my pets. So make sure you head to K9 & Co. now and visit k9co.com. Last but not the least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest NOSC results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games. That's the main website for the tournament where you can find the most latest results, not only the overall summary for the group stages, you can also find the latest results for the final stage up to minutes. So make sure you head to aesports.games now. Most importantly, North America Open Student Championship is a completely crowdfunded tournament. If you enjoy the tourney, make sure you head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase our total prize pool to $2,400. As we're currently sitting at $2,320, only $80 to go. So go to the website, donate your dollar, and be a proud sponsor, a Maverick for the tournament. So with that, guys, a big special thanks to the following YouTubers who spread awareness for the North America Open Student Championship. You can also find a link on the website. Once again, big shout out to the following YouTubers. With that, we're going to quickly come back to Game 3. The very exciting match. Actually, before that, let's take a look at the current standings for the game. So, if you look at all the results right now, Assassination Esports is taking on GOSU in the best out of 5 in the loser bracket, the elimination stage. Whoever wins this game will proceed to take on BTK in the final stage, and whoever loses will be eliminated. And right now, AE is sitting at a 2-0 advantage in this best out of 5 series, and this is their match point. So, Pika, looking at this whole group stage and final stage, I had a question because you were playing for Team Nitro. I mean, actually not for Team Nitro, but for the tournament. So, what do you think about the tournament? How do you enjoy the all-around ban pick so far?
I actually like it a lot because when I ran my tournament, you see the same heroes being played over and over, the same matches.
Yeah.
While this tournament, all band picks, you see different players playing different heroes, and it actually expands their gameplay and everything. So I feel like this tournament was a lot better.
Absolutely, on the band pick, great feedbacks on the band pick mode. Now we come to the game 3 between GOSU and Team AE. Once again, GOSU will take the blue side, AE will take the red. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only sexy but not so slutty Pika ML. You can also find Pika on YouTube by searching Pika ML. And as he's a YouTuber, also a contributor towards the North America competitive region. You can see now at level 1 already aggressiveness from both sides, and this time GOSU know that they can be aggressive with those picks, and look at what they did, right? It's just Valir taking this Tofu very low. The flame shot just barely missed, and Tofu will stay alive, but that was almost a first blood. You can see the top lane now. PDR coming in. Best player trying to get himself away. Dash a little bit longer, and he's gonna find the escape. But a little bit of vertical jungle on the trade. Can AE find this trade fast enough? Indeed, they will. Now Zero will find himself in the team fight. 1 versus 5 right now. Stun coming in. He will be taken down. First blood to Assassination Esports.
Yeah, that was a really good play from AE, just switching buffs and then coming back to meet each other back in the river. Picking off the troll like that. They almost got the Valir as well.
Yeah, that was interesting. Valir was almost picked up, but Valir almost soloed 1v5 the entire team AE. Do you see all the accurate fire now? Looking at that, Vicon once again taking those pokes, and the flame shot coming in, taking down to 30% HP. Best player is still sitting at full HP right here. Not having the trouble, not having a worry in the world, just continue to throw in the pokes. He'll be fine. Meanwhile, top lane, we'll see a little bit of aggression here. Tofu taking very low. He doesn't have the level 4. He tried to get himself level 4. Dashing away. Not going to happen despite the support from his team. Double kill from GOSU. And they're coming back. They took the gold crab. They took 2 kills and put himself at a 250 gold advantage.
Yeah, that was a really good engage from GOSU. Like I said, it's going to be really hard for AE to stop Herod from dashing and using his second skill.
Yeah, this is why Helker is probably not a choice that we've seen a lot, because this hero is so melee, and you see the time. And talking about melee, this is AE making a comeback. A beautiful combo from Jimin, as well as Tofu over there on the mid lane. Top side, PDR will be taken down 0-2-1. Cannot find any luck in this game so far. Meanwhile, AE is grouping out 4 people down the mid lane, very aggressive. Bush is already sitting at 50% HP. If he doesn't go back home, this might be dangerous walking into the next team fight, knowing that Turtle is coming up in 17 seconds. Got bottom lane. Ultimate has been popped by Jimin right here, looking for a little bit of damage. Stun connected, and the Purify will be popped by General to make sure he stays alive. Again, General is still kind of 1-3-1. General's been left alone on the bottom side. Bush now can be engaged on, but it seems like Jimin will be the primary target. Look at Bush staying in the front, putting 3 people in. That's a huge engage, as this Bush will be taken down. Actually, it's Melody and best player. A 2-0 trade. That's the power of Carmela and Sicilian at its finest.
That was a really nice engage from AE with that second skill from Sicilian's pull.
Meanwhile, top side, PDR 1-1 against 0. He still have the ultimate, so he's gonna stay alive. Sicilian, because of nerf, I think right now a lot of teams are actually not playing Sicilian as a mage anymore, mainly playing as a support. But, oh, this might be interesting. Bush will get double engaged onto the wall. Jimin pop the ultimate to save his mid laner, who taken very low. He will be taken down. Meanwhile, Bush stay in the back line. Beautiful engage from Bush. Find the kill onto Vicon. A 2-man engage hopping tier 1 tower has been taken down. Look at General. Play Marksman like a fighter. Just non-stop split push all the way around. Continue to extend, open up the map for GOSU. And now mid lane, mid tier 1 towers under siege. Bush is in a lot of trouble here. They do not have to call anymore. The wave will not be cleared fast enough. Actually, will be taken down in time. Maddie trying to get himself away. The pool will not connect. And AE will save their mid tier 1 tower for now. Oh, beautiful engage once again from Melody. This time the Rue comes in. Vicon not find any luck yet. Look at that. Bush taking very low. Vicon still staying on the side. PDR making an entrance in the team fight. Getting Melody to 1. She popping that Purify just to find kill number 1. As the pull connects. And Valir will be taken down. A 2-1 trade. And A takes this fight. I mean, what do you think about what's happening right now, Pickup?
I feel like GOSU is struggling to find the right engagement from all their teammates. Like AE's coming together, and you could see like always in their team fights, you always see a 4 against 3 or a 4 against 2. If GOSU have their team together and make it a 4v4 fight, I think they could win the fight. But it's just that they're easily getting picked off one by one.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Yeah, so AE really gotta find the early game in this match, because if they extend this game any longer, GOSU will have the late game. Yeah.
Killing spree. Shut down. Double kill.
Yeah, like I said, if GOSU comes together as a 5, like right there, they would easily win the team fight, and then they pick off 3 of them right there.
resurrecting soon.
No, he should have backed off and gave him the buff. He's tried to take it himself and try to get out.
Unstoppable!
Yeah, AE gotta figure something out here. They gotta come together as a team and hopefully pull through.
Yeah, and now with Fix Our Mic coming back in the game here. So I apologize for the mic. That was a little bit, interesting things that we just find out. A little bit issues, but now look at AE in the mid lane. Engage coming in. The Guambo combo. Getting this guy very low. Granger being taken down. Jimmy in the backline looking for the poke. Best player is 1 HP. Looks like he's not getting away. 2-0 so far. Maddie hasn't found any luck. As Bush looking in for one more stun. The combo is not going to connect. And AE fights back.
That was a really good engage from AE there.
Well, speaking of that, I apologize for the sound, for the mic problem. Sometimes we have technical issues. Top lane, Tofu versus Zero, 1-on-1. I think nothing gonna come out of it because no one is willing to take the risk, and no one should take the risk. In a sense, mid lane though, engage yet again on Bush. Might be isolated. Is there gonna be a call back in from Sicilian? He seems like gonna back away here. Tofu might put himself in a really dangerous situation. Walking to the bush, getting spotted by Zero. The engage barely missed, and now Jimin looking for a little bit of poke of his own mid lane. Vikan might be too deep in the position, and he will be back. Meanwhile, we have Carmela saying, Dave, your mic. Yeah, thank you for reminding me that mic is fixed. Focus on your game, right? So some people are listening while playing at the same time. Like I said, the online tournaments is you cannot have like everything covered. We try to delay, try to ensure the maximum fairness, but you just can't have everything covered all at once. So now Vikan and Bush once again hiding the same bush. If they get engaged on, this can be really risky. So top lane, the Zero continue putting the pressure, clearing the wave at base. Meanwhile, Lord is up, and GOSU is sitting at 5,000, 4,000 gold advantage. They're looking to push into this game. Carmela staying in the front once again. Continue to zone, continue to do a little bit of damage, find himself. Oh, happy to pull it in, but Jimmy now will be kicked into the side. Carmela getting himself out, but killing spree on Zero. Finding kill number 1, the stun connects. We can't take him very low. He will jump away just in time. Tofu come back in. That's a big engage. You find 2 kills, but Harris still alive. Hoon is still alive. He ran us down to the backline, cannot do anything so far. He tried to stop the wave, but Matt is too tanky at this point of the game. PDR will have to walk himself away from this team fight. It's not gonna happen because doesn't have the ultimate anymore. Godlike on Harris. Like we mentioned, there's nothing they can do to stop this Harris, and that's exactly what's happening in game 3.
Really good engage from GOSU overall. Especially the Cho who engaged on Cecilia on that game. This could give them a Lord if they tend to do it.
Yeah. They won the team fight over and over again. 5,000 goal lead. GOSU taking the team fight to them. I mean, with the disadvantage in positioning, you can see Bush getting engaged on. I don't think Alice was the absolutely best choices here. They could have go Guinevere. Alice is not a hero that Vikan is most familiar with. In fact, if you're talking about anything, I think Tinker's mechanic on Alice or positioning on Alice is a little bit more proficient than Vikan. They switched Vikan in, and they decided to play a hero that Tinker was more familiar with. Obviously the coach, I know this data, I know the statistics, but still, I mean, can they pull off in this game? They still have a chance. The later this game gets, like we mentioned, the better it gets for Assassination Esports. And now Bush is in a lot of trouble here. Jimmy will have to pull him in. In fact, that connects. Now top side, Alice going against Zero 1-on-1. Right now, the fighters Zero is definitely putting too much pressure. You can see Zero's farm. He's sitting at 8,300 gold, second highest on the map. Actually, third highest on the map, right next to the grandeur here, a lot higher than his opposition. Tofu is only sitting at 7,200 gold as the highest on AE. This is just show you that how behind they are, 7,000 gold behind, and they don't have a marksman means going on forward. They're not gonna have the ability to kill the Lord if they want to. So right now it's definitely AE bracing for impact before GOSU's Hurricane gonna run through the entire base and just take this game with ease.
You see Valor taking half his HP already taken away.
Look at that. The engage not gonna connect here. Jimmy looking for a little bit poke. Can't connect just yet. Again, it's just really weird picks all around. If anything, you could unpick like Guinevere, for example, which is I think Vicon was top global Guinevere, top 3 or top 2 Guinevere from the entire globe here. PDR engaged in, jumped in, found himself dead instantaneously. This is not what they wanted. It was a Lord charging in. 4 versus 5 was a Lord and no marksman. I think GOSU gonna run down the base here. Nothing they can do to stop them. Look at that. Tower just going down. Bush staying in the front. Looking for a poke a little bit, but he's taking very low. Vengeance not gonna save him. And there's no recall. You can see if he comes to the back line. Cannot find any luck. There's now Tofu jumping in, finding kill number 1, but that's it. He will be taken down. It's a clean ace inside the base. And GOSU will gonna go ahead and focus on the tower. They're gonna take the win right here. PDR cannot save the base from this 5-man push. General live with 1 HP. And ladies and gentlemen, GOSU wins, taking the game back to 2-1.
Like I said from the start, it was going to be hard to stop that here. He didn't even die once that game, and he kind of got MVP that match.
Okay. Wow, what did AE do wrong? Is that a Helker pick? Is that an Alice pick? What? I mean, it turned out like their interesting picks has a lot of risk to it, and the risks did not pan to their reward to their favor this game.
I seen that AE got picked off a lot when they were together as 5. They had some really good engage and won the team fight, but when they split up and one got picked off, it was harder for them to come together and win that team fight when it was 4 against 5 or 5 against 3.
So definitely. So with that, guys, we're gonna take a short 5-minute break here before walking to the next game. As game just keep on getting more and more interesting. So definitely we're gonna take a short break. This is your time to get your popcorn, soda, get everything ready, and then share the stream with your friends to come have them come cheer for your favorite team. With that, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in a scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In mobile MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the fourth game between Assassination Esports and Team GOSU. This is already an interesting pick, starting off with Nana. Why Nana, dude? Does AE really want to drag the game to Game 5? I mean, with what is interesting is Diggy is available for them. They got Ling available, but they decided to go with Nana. What do you think about that choice, Pika?
I think that's a really good pick. Knowing that Diggy's still available, yes, but knowing that GOSU already picked most of their tanks, there's not that much tanks left. Just like looking at their tanks, I think just Lolita, Akai. There's no need to pick Diggy right now. Diggy's not a first pick priority, I think.
Absolutely, but without picking Diggy, you're gonna hand Diggy and Esmeralda right to your opposition's arm, and this is go taking Diggy and Esmeralda. If they cannot find a way to shut down this Asmi, they're gonna have a lot of trouble. And Nana's not the person to do it. Nana, because Esmeralda is very divey, and Esmeralda's right on top of you. If Esmeralda find a good engage onto Nana, there's nothing Nana can do. And also, Diggy's early game pokes a lot better. This game they could have gone Harith and Diggy and ban Esmeralda as a ban, but instead we see some interesting picks. So, Boxia. Again, untraditional picks coming out of AE right here again. What do you think they're going to pick as their carry choices?
Ling is still available. I could still see either Tinker or... Yeah, either Tinker playing Ling.
Yep, and you're going to go ahead and take Kimi first, knowing that opposition GOSU have Kimi as well as a choice. And with that being taken away, now it's GOSU chance to pick our last heroes. If we don't pick Bruno here, it will be banned away. And now it might just be a hyper carry Esmeralda down the mid lane. So, interestingly, this is GOSU now. If they don't pick Bruno, we will kind of know what they want to do. They might do the 1-3-1 with General on the side lane or General on the support. So, either way, but for Team AE, they do not run the 1-3-1 strategy. Because from the history, from all the past matches that we've seen, Lolita being taken out. What a great job countering Kimi.
Lolita's a really good pick here, countering Kimi. I even like the Boxia pick for Bush, just for Esmeralda with that anti-heal. And slowing her down with his ult.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you can have two-person take anti-heal this game. You can either have the Kimi, you can either have Nana. Both choices are viable. So right now it's GOSU's chance to ban a hero away from AE here. Having Tinker on is definitely a surprise for a lot of people because Tinker haven't played that much with Assassination Esports, so it's really hard for GOSU, for example, to make a guess of what their mid lane, what Ace mid lane is gonna play. In fact, personally, I do not even know how many heroes Tinker can play. So this is definitely a new addition that AE is adding to their team, to their draft. And then I'm interested to find out how they're gonna ban. Are they gonna ban the Bruno away? If they ban the Bruno away, yep, they're gonna ban the Bruno away to make sure GOSU General does not have a good time here. And then if they ban the Bruno away, this is definitely a 1-3-1 strategy. Most likely, unless we're gonna see the Clint or the Esmeralda. I mean, sorry, the Clint, the Irethel or Moskov, or even Esun Shin coming out from GOSU. Because interesting fact about Generals actually have, I think, thousands of games on Esun Shin with 90-something% win rate. This guy is absolutely crazy.
And yes, they do go with the Bruno ban. And yes, General, I think General can play any marksman. He used to be a Moskov main as well. I think that's his #1 hero right now on his charts.
Yeah.
And also, he used to be a global Leslie. We could maybe see Leslie. I'm not sure.
Leslie's not a bad choice, to be honest. They need some poke. Right now, they have Lolita have Diggy as a poke. They have Lolita as a big ult. Esmeralda as a big ult on top of it. And then if those landed onto Kimmy, for example, it might be a lot of trouble. And now GOSU can go ahead and pick that Leomord. Leomord is known to be the best counter to someone like Farsa, to someone like Kimmy, who doesn't have a lot of mobility. And then they're really, really squishy. They're probably the squishiest heroes among all the heroes. And Leomord is definitely a really good pick. And GOSU is looking to make a reverse sweep here compared to Assassination Esports.
Yeah, expect a tanky pick for AE side, like Thomas or even Export here.
Yeah, Export. Oh, are we gonna see Bane and Jawhead? I mean, highly unlikely. I doubt those choices will be actually like last picked. I mean, we have seen AE pick Bane, but they don't have usually when AE take out Bane, so far it's 50% win rate I've seen on stream. And then it doesn't seem like they're thinking about changing it. And then it might be just a lock. You can see PDR going back and forth between Jawhead and such. But Bane will be picked out in game 4.
Wow.
Bane.
Wow.
What in the world is Bane? Like, how do you ration that pick? I'm lost.
I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know, maybe Tinker has something for Bane, but I don't agree with that pick right there.
Irethel.
I think there's better picks other than Bane.
Yeah, and GOSU know that they cannot run 1-3-1. Every time they run the 1-3-1 strategy, it has not been working out for them. It didn't work out when GOSU went against BDK. It didn't work out when GOSU went against AE. And now they're coming back to 1-2-2 with General on the marksman. So they're deciding which marksman to go. Like we said, they're Moskov being available choices for GOSU. You can either go Moskov, Layla, Clint, Mia, or Eastern Shin, right? I mean, you can go with Roger if you want to, but Irethel being a popular choice as well. Because the thing about Irethel and 1-1, Irethel and 1-1 are on the exact same level of early game weakness. Like, they're both really weak. But the thing about Irethel late game is Irethel late game is not necessarily stronger in a way. You cannot say everyone is stronger because they're different. Irethel is stronger just in straight up AoE burst, where 1-1 is more of like I can kill your squishy without you do anything about it. So yeah, I mean, I understand the choice, but this is gonna step back, goes to the ability to fight early game a little bit.
Yeah, AE does have the better early game, but GOSU late game. GOSU overall, it's just going to be hard to stop them with the Digio, and they don't have enough CC just to stop the Leomord peeling off for Kimmy or Esmeralda. I think, in my opinion, I think GOSU would take another win this match. But yeah. I could be wrong, so we'll see what happens.
It seems like their comp synergy is there, right? Like, their composition have a lot of synergy. You have Lolita all on top of Leomord all, Esmeralda all, Diggy all to disengage. So there are quite a bit of really good picks for AE's favor. Now, remember, if this is the case, AE does use a lot of heroes. GOSU and AE both use a lot of heroes in this game. That's probably the remaining heroes they have. Are we going to see a game 5? Is this the chance that we're going to see that coming into this game? I mean, overall, which team are you rooting for here, Pika?
Well, right now I'm gonna vote for GOSU, but let's take it one game at a time. AE could surprise us and win this match and win the whole entire series, but there is also a chance that they could lose. So let's focus on this match and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, GOSU have some of the best, most intelligent players. So they're ready. They're ready to take it to AE. And now again, this is the elimination bracket. So everyone's doing their best. No one wants to lose here. If they win, they can proceed. If they lose, they get eliminated. And this is game 4. If AE lose again, we're gonna go to a game 5. And that's definitely not something AE want to do. And that's definitely something GOSU want to do. So this game is a battle of the death. Right? Battle to the death. Okay, so looking at the draft here, I mean, what do you think about like how AE's win condition is?
Say that again, sorry.
What do you think AE need to do in order to have a good chance of winning this game?
For them to have a good chance, I think that they have to. Last match, they didn't come together as a team, and they found it harder to win in team fights. So I feel like if they could come together, and with all the AoE that Bane has, that Nana has, that Kimmy has, all the AoE, and they could put it all together, I think they could win the team fights. But that's exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, definitely. Now, before we walk into game 4 here, let's quickly jump into the big shout out to our sponsors. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier lists, and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg. You can also find this link in the description. Doesn't matter what game you want to play, Gamerhub got you covered. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the other pets? Hashtag stay home. K9 & Co got you covered. K9 & Co has everything you need, from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trends in the markets. They got overall, they got hoodies, they got cosplay, suits, everything you can dream of, everything your pets can dream of. K9 & Co, again, got you covered. It's the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. So visit K9 & Co now at k9andco.com. Again, go to k9andco.com. Last but not the least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest NOSC results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games. You guys can also find the link in description. Not only will you see the overall summary for the past results for group stages and final stages, you can also see the in-game details among all the games, what exactly happened. You can click on the event and find out what actually happened. Most importantly, NOSC is a completely crowdfunded tournament, 100% crowdfunded tournament. If you enjoyed the tourney so far, make sure you head to the website and be a proud sponsor of the North America Open Season Championship and increase our total prize pool to $2,400, as we're currently sitting at $2,320. Here is our current proud sponsor list. NOSC is not possible without all of you guys' generous support. You guys are the ones who make the dreams and goals come true. Last but not least, special thanks to the following YouTubers to spread the awareness for the North America Open Season Championship. Big shout out to all of them for the special cooperation and the spreading of the awareness for this tournament. With that, guys, let's quickly jump back into game 4 of the elimination bracket between GOSU and AE. GOSU this time taking the red side, AE taking the blue side. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only Pika Pika. You can also find Pika on YouTube by searching Pika Pika ML.
And here we go, game 4, everyone.
Game 4, the picks. I gotta say, even though I root for Assassin G Score as a coach, but I think GOSU's composition this game is just a lot more comprehensive. They got engaged, got disengaged. They got early games supported by Diggy. They got late games supported by Hoon's Esmeralda, as well as Generous Arathel. So really strong composition here. Very interesting rotation from AE. Look at that. You have Bane and Boxia going to top to cut the wave, it seems like. Arathel is going to be put on the back foot mid lane. It's just a Diggy. It's a 4 versus 2 here. And Jaha, meanwhile, going to clean the bottom wave. As Hoon is trying to get the HP crab. You can see taking quite a bit of poke. Coming in, stun connects. We're taking very low. Flame shot comes out. First blood will be secured by AE Tofu. That was fast and furious.
Well, that was a really good engage from Bush. coming in from all the way from top lane and flame shotting him back.
Wow, I did not expect something so aggressive now top. Oh, Bush missing that little dash over there onto the box, yeah. Very interesting rotation from AE. They did what GOSU did actually. This is regularly GOSU's rotation. Have two people going to the top side, two going to the bottom side. Once again, Engage comes in, stun connects onto Arathel. General trying to get his people off his back. Not gonna happen. Despite his roar, he will be taken down. 2 kills to Assassination Esports start off the game with a 1,000 goal lead 1 minute into the game.
Yeah, I don't think they should have left General alone. There should have been someone there to
Oh,
support him.
Johad once again engaged with a flame shot on the Bush here. Who's taking very low? Bane with the ultimate. This is the wombo combo they're looking for. PDR. Pop the flicker. A double kill on the Bane as AE is massacring through Team GOSU and taking the early game under their control.
See, this is what I like to see from AE, playing aggressive right from the bat. Because if they play passive, there's going to be a good chance where they lose this. But them playing aggressive, it's a really good start for them so far.
Yeah, and aggressive, you cannot be more aggressive. I mean, the composition they have, I thought they were not the most aggressive in composition-wise, but look at how they played it. Bush will be taken down, beautiful coordination from GOSU. Powerless was a little bit too aggressive in the positioning. Look at the top side. The wave has been pressured. Look at Tinker though, cutting the wave. He might be too aggressive here. Maybe need to pop the ultimate, but this might not be able to save this unfortunate Tinker. Oh, lag. You have maybe a pause request from AE here. Let's go ahead and pause after the team fight. A 5-man rotation from GOSU gonna secure that team fight. Let's go ahead and pause to have. I think every time I'm gonna go ahead and remind the teams they're not allowed to type in all chat. If they want to type, the only thing that's allowed is pause. So I'll take that as a pause request and go ahead and tell AE to stop all chatting.
I was lagging.
All right, guys, reset if you're lag. Reset right now. And again,
Yeah, I'm resetting.
you're not allowed to all chat. So remember to not all chat. Okay.
Oh my bad.
Okay. To tell them that they're not allowed to all chat. You can see, yeah, definitely Bane's position was questionable. He was stuck in the top side, not able to make a rotation back. And then, in fact, he was wrapped around by 4 people. This definitely kind of threw the early game advantage they put themselves into. Right now, they still have 2,000 gold ahead, but they're just losing kills one after another. Do you think they're gonna make the same mistake they made last game?
I don't think so. I think they have to step it up this game, and they know that if they win here, they could end the series right now. Because they know if they make any mistakes and take this to game 5, they know it's going to be a difficult match to win.
Yeah, but it seems like they are making those mistakes, and then walking to game 4, it's just not that you would expect. That Powerless still playing a little bit too aggressive. You can see the mistakes being made by Powerless. Going in all by himself. Now Turtle might be the next target on AE's radar here. They're already working on it. Nana and Boxer are setting up. The team GOSU really just want this red. You can see Bush is already coming to the red buff. The ultimate comes down, but Lord Turtle will be taken down. Boxer activated the ultimate. He's trying to steal the turtle. Flame shot comes out, and red buff will be taken by Team AE here on Jimin, on the Nana. Really interesting job. Meanwhile, mid lane, Zhao had 1-on-1 against Hoon. Didn't turn out to his favor, and he will quickly run away on the top, back to the base, back to the tower. Meanwhile, top lane tier 1 tower will easily turn down to AE's favor.
That's a really good job from AE, just focusing on objectives, and also Bush giving them vision on the enemy's red.
Bottom tier 1 though. Johan making a rotation to the tower here. He's able to find a throw. It's going to be taken down right under the tower. The ultimate come down. Who taken very, very low? 1 HP. But because of interruptions, he's going to delay this push a little bit. Meanwhile, mid-tier 1 tower has been taken down. And there's no ultimate anymore from best player on Leomord. So bottom tier 1 tower will still most likely be taken down here. The engage coming down on the best player. Bush continued to pursue the chase. Meanwhile, bottom tier 1 tower will fall. A beautiful trade from GOSU, taking the tier 1 tower and taking the kill on PDR. You can see a total gold right now. AE is leading by 3,000 gold. But this gold is definitely not satisfactory, because if you don't extend the lead in the next 5 minutes or so, if you can't end the game in 10 minutes, this might be the game for GOSU to take. They got Asmara and Arathel. if you cannot win the game in early game, you might as well just give the game away. Best player's ultimate has been popped. Nana's ult looks like it's gonna go under the ground here. Ultimate come down from Kimi to make sure they push this guy away because AE won this tier 2 tower. Top lane Jawhead looking to stay alive before this 4-man dive is not gonna happen as he will be taken down. A trade once again. The bottom tier 2 tower will go to AE's favor. Now they're gonna rotate back. I feel bad for PDR. This game has been pretty just orphaned, like isolated. You know, it's just on his own, trying to defend the tower, but it seems really difficult. Now, look at that. Poke from Tofu. So much damage already onto this Kimi, but Irithel is already working on the turtle. And Ghost AE, despite taking that blue buff, they might lose the turtle over the small objective here. Deegan getting engaged on, but no, they know it's a Diggy. AE making rotation to the turtle might be too late. And it's definitely most likely going to be too late here. There's no one going to catch this 3-man turtle siege. They're gonna make an invade to the red buff, like 4 versus 4. Leomore's not even here. Bush looking for the engage, not gonna connect just yet. Tinker on the other side. They're gonna get this red buff. The what cost Tinker can allow try pop the ult, a beautiful ultimate to zone GOSU away and make sure they cannot find any more follow-up on this Bane. Now you gotta notice one interesting thing is this Bane took Retribution as a battle spell. So if he's caught, there's no getting away for this Bane. Like he's gonna be a sitting duck for GOSU to just slaughter.
Yeah, that's why his positioning is very important. That he stays in back and having his tanks to peel for him as well.
What do you think about Bane as a pick, like overall? Do you like Bane as a choice? Why do you think AE like this Bane so much?
I mean, Tinker has something with like he's in love with Bane. He actually likes playing Bane a lot, playing classic with him and everything. So he's really comfortable with this pick. I mean, if this is the match to do it, like this is the pick he's gonna do. You guys,
yeah.
He has to pick a
Leomore might be isolated and try to get himself away here. Despite activating the ultimate, not gonna get himself away. Killing spree on Kimi. Now Jawhead putting the rock in hard place, trying to defend the mid tier 1 tower from this 4-man tower push. I don't think he's gonna find a successful ultimate being utilized by General here just to take the tower down. Hoon is farming. The trading from AE is definitely not working to their favor. They got tier 2 tower, they got tier 1 tower, but the trade is, I mean, if you constantly trade with a composition that's late game, it's not gonna be to your favor. Oh, look at the damage from this Bane! One shot in that Diggy! And Diggy will have to pop the ult just to get himself away with Slipper of Health. But again, keep on trading with the late game comp is not the best. You can see the gold advantage is being stagnant. It's sitting at 5,000 gold for quite a while now. If this stops here, it's definitely not going to be to AE's favor. Now, they're going to push a tier 2 tower down. Millions, 5 versus 5. Diggy being taken down. Bane activate the ultimate. Hoon activate the flicker, but not going to survive. Esmeralda taken down to 1 HP. Nice interruption from Mad to keep the million alive. Bane, the splash damage will get a kill. Double kill on Tinker. He's popping off on the fighter. Now you have a box set into the base right now, and AE takes this 5. 1 versus 4 trade.
That was the perfect time to engage, knowing that they know that the Ray popped his ult. So they knew if it wasn't a time to engage, it was
Malady, who's taking very low. He'll be taking down. Zero pop the ultimate, but not gonna survive. Nana's ultimate coming down. The engage coming in. Diggy will be taking down yet again the cleanest inside of the base, and AE will take this wave, and they're gonna back away from their aggression. But what a play by Bane on Tinker.
This is exactly what AE have to do. They have to keep putting the pressure on and don't give GOSU a chance to come back or to farm at all. Taking all of their jungle monsters, all their buffs and everything is really crucial.
Yeah. I mean, Tinker yesterday going against BDK wasn't, you know, playing the best. Obviously, he only got to play 1 match on a Lancelot. But today, he was doing the apps. He was popping off left and right. The Bane game, the Lancelot game, he was doing really, really well against GOSU here.
Yes, he is, and we could see Tinker in if they do advance to the grand final. We could see Tinker playing in the final as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna see Tinker, most likely it's gonna be a Bane. But I mean, every time they got this guy, they just want to play Bane. It's just absolutely incredible. Irithel, let's take a look at General's item. General is sitting at actually 1 item right now on the. Its item is called Scarlet Phantom. Bottom lane, engage coming in from Boxy, a little bit aggressive. Bush plays aggressive all the time, and it's to AE's favor a lot of times, and it's to AE's disadvantage a lot of times. And see in this game, that right now they're just they're playing really aggressive for a reason. They got Irethel. They understand how weak Irethel is. Ultimate coming down from Bane. Look at the damage. Look at the splash coming to the entire team. The ultimate from Kimi will be blocked, but AE will secure the blue buff once again. This Bane is fully stacked. He got Blade of Half the Seas. He got the Berserker Fury. I mean, right now if he done a splash, it will just do like 1/3 of Diggy's health, no problem.
Yeah, Diggy really has to watch his positioning because this Bane could actually one-shot him and actually delete him from the game.
Bane eating a little bit of damage right here, but it's AE going for the high ground tower. Bush looking for the engage, and 4 people into the back. Nana was not gonna cancel. A beautiful 3-man ult from Diggy here, getting Tofu very low. And there's AE looking to get himself away. PDR in the front. Bane getting locked down. Damage comes in. A killing spree on the smart Bane in the back. Best player trying to get Tofu, not gonna find it. A beautiful teamwork from AE will secure their marksman. A 3-0 trade for AE's favor. As now they're gonna march on, press forward to the high ground tower on the bottom side. As last remaining high ground tower is not gonna stand any longer. And AE is looking to win this game right here and right now. Nana's ultimate being popped in. Diggy being taken down. Irethel 1 versus 5, not gonna do anything right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I think look at the splash damage. Wow. This is it. AE takes this win, 3-1.
Wow, I was not expecting that at all. AE's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get, so.
What is this Bane game? What is this Bane game? I mean, you look at GOSU, they were put on the back foot. They know GOSU want to do the 1-2-2 strategy. They banned all the marksmen. They banned Carry. They banned Bruno. Leaving GOSU was nothing but Irethel. I mean, I feel really bad for General in this game because he didn't have anything that he can do. And most importantly, despite the fact they give GOSU General the marksman, they're not playing to the marksman. They're not giving the marksman the resources needed. So General was not able to do anything, even though they have Diggy. But Irethel was left alone on the top side throughout the entire game, as you saw.
Yeah, they were playing really aggressive right off the bat. They kept on invading Esmeralda and General's buff and not letting Esmeralda or their carrier getting any farm at all. So it's harder for General or Hoon to even get items, to even make a good team fight against AE.
This is definitely an interesting game. I mean, obviously, it was also played really late for both teams. Congratulations for AE for progressing to the grand final stage, taking on GOSU. But what a play. What a play by AE. What a performance. Obviously, Game 3 didn't go to their favor, but coming to Game 4, they popped off left and right. Like I said, the Bane was just on a different level today. Compared to the performance from Bane by previous days by Tinker, this is definitely on a different level. Position was better. The damage was online. You can just see the fighter once it's available. Once it's online, how scary it can be. I think that's the reason why AE is trying to utilize this hero to his maximum potential. I mean, but GOSU, what do you think the reason why GOSU lost the matches today? What do you think is the main reason?
I think the main reason is that they just kept on getting caught. I mean, Bush made some really nice engages, and AE tend to follow up on that. Just right from the bat, you could see Bush coming from top lane to the healing crab that he got the Esmeralda, and their team follow up on that was huge. Knowing that after that kill, they could invade their blue after.
Yeah. And also, I think the one big reason is GOSU right now is also going through some roster changes. You can see they are deciding which player to play which position. Zero is sometimes silent, sometimes support. General is sometimes silent, sometimes marksman, sometimes support. North America as a region is still going through a lot of tests. And then best is yet to come, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're here and you support GOSU, make sure to give GOSU a big thumbs up coming to the tournament and putting on such an incredible performance. And once again, congratulations to Assassination Esports for winning the game and making it all the way to grand finals, taking on PDK once again in the best out of 7 fashion. So with that, we're going to take a short 1-minute break, and I'm going to go ahead and invite AE's best to come here in an interview to show you guys, to discuss what actually happened in that game, what's going through their mind while the game is happening. So with that, guys, we're going to take a short 1-minute break. We'll see you guys in a second. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, humans and pets, welcome back to the post-game interview. We have A's finest, Powerless, as well as Tinker. Powerless, aka Bush. He's hovering, between the two names here. So, by the way, we're gonna go ahead and change Tofu's name to Tofu. His name definitely showing up on stream as something that's inappropriate, as Apple you or something. I mean, that's just not cool. So let's go ahead and move Tofu away from the chat. And Tofu changed his name before he comes back in. But, so how do you guys feel moving to the grand final so far? Why don't we start with Tinker first?
Yeah, we're feeling good. It's like the way we played today was the AE that I've always wanted, and I'm so happy. That's it. I'm just happy that we played the way we did. It's like at all of our post talks and like our pep talks that you gave, I feel like it really helped. It was before it didn't feel like we were playing as a team when I'm there, but then today everybody just worked together and we just did amazing. And I knew that's how it should have gone with BTK, but we were just like.
Did you feel the pressure going against GOSU? Because obviously being the North America powerhouse, the only team representing North America going to M1. So how do you guys feel? Why don't we start with Powerless? Because you are probably the youngest player in the team. So how do you feel going against GOSU here?
I mean, they've been playing this game for probably a much longer time than I have. Going against them, it gives you a lot of anxiety. Because like they have more experience than personally me. So going against them, it's too much anxiety for me.
Yeah, definitely not the easiest. But you did it great. So except for a few times I went a little bit aggressive, but you did great. So actually, my question, we have quite a bit here, quite a bit of people in here. So my question for Tofu here, now actually I'll ask Tinker this question because Tofu has the mic muted. Now the very last game, the fourth game, you guys had an interesting rotation. Not something that you guys practice on a day-to-day basis. Why that rotation? Who called out for that rotation?
I called all the early game rotations that I'm in. I've called all of them, and the reason why I called it was because they wouldn't expect it. It was 2-2-1. That rotation is such an old rotation. We have Nana and Kimmy mid. They won't be able to push that. Our original objective was to have Bane and Boxia clean lane at top, Nana and Kimmy to clean mid, because they're gonna think we're gonna invade. They have an Esmeralda. They're like, we want their blue, right?
Yeah.
But the difference is we don't need their blue. We need to be more farmed than them, and it doesn't need to matter if we have their blue or not. So what we did was me and Boxia cut top lane, Diggy and them cut bot lane, and when we did that, we out-leveled them. Like overall, they were all level 1s and we were level 2. They have 4 people mid. They're definitely all level 1.
Okay, so Powerless. That was really good rotation though. In the level 1 was the Bane. Definitely took GOSU by surprise because he got a first blood on Hoon, and then
because go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
It's because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but season 9, the rotation for season 9 was 3-1-1. It was to focus top, and then it changed it to 2-2-1 because they were ganking mid. So it became 2-2-1. Our plan was to originally clean top, they were to clean mid, and we were to all go towards that red buff, and they wouldn't be able to fight us because we're level, we're all level 2 and they're level 1. Yeah.
Okay, so
and we would take the red buff easily.
So Powerless, the question I have here is in that game, in the entire best out of 5 series tonight versus GOSU, who do you think is the shining star? Who do you think is the well-deserved MVP of the all series, the entire series?
Honestly, he kept the team together. Tofu.
Oh, Tofu. Okay, so you want to give the MVP to Tofu now? So, being saying that, we have to get Tofu to talk here now. Tofu, can you unmute your mic, please? I just have one quick question. Now, in game 3, like the ban pick, what made you guys decided to go ahead and pick Alice and Helkert in that ban pick?
We were just thinking if they were gonna something like that. If they went like Ranger, we could have just countered with Helkert, but like it went the wrong way and we lost. Yeah,
definitely, because the I mean, it didn't turn out to your favor, but when you guys lost, like, what do you guys discuss in the team to have a good attitude in game 4? But it seemed like game 4, you guys executed the game plan, really clear game plan. You guys know what you wanted to do. You guys took towers, left and right, up and down, front and center. So what do you guys talk about after you guys lost game 3?
We actually thought in the banning picks in the 3rd game that if we were gonna lose, the 4th game is like our for sure because we're gonna have Kimi or Grog or Diggy,
Yeah.
and that will provide us early game that will.
Okay, that makes sense. But then my last remaining question. I actually have two remaining questions. One last question. The last game, in game 4, you guys had a Nana and Diggy available, but why did you guys decide to pick Nana over Diggy in the first pick?
We were like scared of they picking Ling, and we were not happy counter Ling. We just pick Nana. It will counter like Diggy and Ling at the same time. Either pick they pick.
Okay.
Yeah, so during drafting, we were actually just like going around just saying, "Wait, are we gonna pick Ling, Tinker? Are you gonna pick Ling or not?" And we were asking Tinker like, "What do you want to deal with?"
Is it okay
more
if I ask the
as a
question?
Ling?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I see. Pika, yeah, go ahead.
So Tinker, I seen that you were playing the first game and second game, and then you got taken out the third game. I just want to know, how did you keep your composure and your momentum for the fourth game? Because I know if I was taken out, I would kind of be upset about it. So how did you feel during that time?
Well, the difference is the unique thing with AE is, like, especially today, no one took anybody out. Every one of our band picks, we included Mizu, even our first, second, and especially our last one. And I actually, after the second game, I made it very clear to Dave that, like, I want Mizu to play because he's good. He has a hero pool that I don't touch. He plays Selena, he plays Guinevere. So they didn't take me out. It was me who personally constantly like messaged Mizu and pinged Mizu to come and play because Mizu's a really good player, but we're two different types of player, and different types of player goes against different types of teams. It was originally today I wasn't planning on playing for the tournament because I didn't think I had much synergy with the team, but this proved me wrong because Dave gave us an amazing pep talk before the game, and I realized, like, even if I don't want to play, it's because I haven't played enough with the team, and it's all my fault. If I played more with the team, I would have proved myself. And like after this game, I feel like AE would just be a better team rather than more.
You can be a politician now. Why play Mobile Legends? Screw Mobile Legends. Go pursue your career in politics. So, okay, last question for Tofu. Obviously, now I know Tofu being the team leader here. So my question for you is, going into grand finals, as the grand final schedule is still being scheduled, guys, because both teams have interesting schedules. So for how you guys feeling now? Because you lost to BDK in the semifinal, loser in the winner bracket. Now you guys are gonna go against them again, but this time best out of 7. So do you feel more confident? What do you think you guys did wrong last time, and how you can correct it, or do you feel confident going against BDK again in the grand finals?
I think we feel confident to go against BDK because like last time it was our first game in so long, okay, and we didn't know what to. So we just made like mistakes and everything, but like we could make a comeback against them.
Yeah.
On the finals.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's all we need to hear, guys. Once again, big congrats for AE for taking that series to GOSU, winning the last seed in the grand final coming up. So if you're watching the stream, you haven't liked, subscribe, and turn that bell on, make sure to go ahead and do that now, because the last game between AE and BTK, it's gonna be the best out of 7 all-round band pick. If you want to win, you have to win 4 games. The team who win 4 games will win the series. With that being said, we're really gonna see some Clan Layla stuff coming out. So this is gonna be an exciting time for North America, for the entire Mobile Legends community. If you haven't liked, subscribe, make sure to go and do that. Once again, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for participating. Big shout out to GOSU for putting on an incredible performance. And we're gonna take a break. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.